Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of two possibly intoxicated idiots watching the National Football League.
And hello, everybody, and welcome once again to Stay Tuned Sports as we go ahead and watch along here with the NFL. I'm your boy King. That is your good friend Jimbo, and we are here for another Thursday night football game. This time between the New England Patriots and the New York Jetropolitans. Jimbo, how we doing, brother?
Pretty good. I was just watching the intros for the Jets, and they had the doors closed and guys waiting. The one guy's waiting.
Yeah,
to
I
open
saw
it.
that. Yeah,
And I'm just thinking. Just once, I just want to see the whole team just bust through it like, a high school
just knock
banner.
somebody. They're like, oh, let's get the door.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be good times. And you kind of see, I'm going to be honest, it looks like they did a half-assed job on the paint there. Like, you can still kind of see maybe some of the stuff that was painted underneath it. Like, it looks like you can see some of the roller marks that were made. It's like,
Okay, yeah.
not a great paint job there. Like, little on the cheap, which kind of looks like MetLife Stadium. For a stadium that cost apparently like $1.4 billion, looks like a giant piece of shit. So that's always amazed me. The giant HVAC unit, the giant central air unit there in the middle of the Meadowlands there. As you can tell, I'm not a fan. As a Giants fan, I'm not a fan. I blame the Jets for it, but, be that as it may, again, I'm kind of rooting for the Jets. Like I said, I always do root for the Jets if they're not playing the Giants. Like they're my other team. I never got the whole Giant Jet anger. I guess there's some people, because they feel like, well, I like the Jets, and no, I feel like the little brother. So I grew up watching both teams, so I never had that feeling.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just the Jersey in me. I was like, they both play in Jersey. I'll like both of them. I don't give a shit. And I used to go to a lot of their games. As a kid, my dad used to get tickets from a guy he knew, and they used to have a giant tailgate out there. They had like a repurposed UPS truck that they painted all like with the Jets colors and Jets logo and stuff like that, and they would have a big barbecue in the back of it, and it was just stocked with just like everything: chicken and hot dogs and burgers and sausage and peppers and all the things that you could want. They had a booze table. They had alcoholic coolers. They had non-alcoholic coolers in case, that wasn't your thing. The only rule there is that you could not have an empty hand.
Oh, okay.
At this tailgate, you could not have an empty hand. Whether it was food and a beverage, 2 foods, 2 beverages, didn't matter. Couldn't have an empty hand. If you had an empty hand, somebody just handed you something. Oh, you got an empty hand. Here you go. Bang. Used to love those. Probably why I was 500 pounds by the time I was 18 years old. But don't care. It was fun. They were great tailgates. And that's back when the Jets were... That was... The first season I remember going was the 1-15 season, the Kotite years. And the game sucked, but the tailgates were fun.
I was going to say, so it was more of the 2 drinks in the hand than food when it came to the Kotite years.
Right. It was fun. It really was. And then we kept on going for a while, and then they got good. Parcells got there, and they got good, and they won a division and stuff like that. That was cool. I remember the one time they won a division, I think it was the last game of the year. I want to say it was 99, and they were playing the Patriots. It was late in the year, and there was some Patriot fan in the stand, and he had the whole get-up. He had like the old school red jersey on and the old school Pat the Patriot helmet on with no face mask, and he's going up and down the stairs and doing stuff, and somebody just from one of the rows just grabbed his helmet, ripped it off his head, and threw it out onto the field, and the whole place starts going nuts. It was great. That was fun. It was a great time.
Eagles fans are just so terrible, though.
Well, they didn't beat the shit out of him. They just took his helmet off.
Guy probably ran away after that for his life.
I mean, well, he should have ran away anyway. He was a little scared. But again, he didn't murder somebody like you Philadelphians do. Evil Philadelphians. let me see here. All right, I just want to repost that. Get it out there. By the way, if you're watching us, thank you so very much. Like, share, subscribe. Helps us out immensely. For everybody who has subscribed already, thank you so very much. We are on the march to 100. I know. We're starting small with the goals. That's what we're doing here. I know there's some channels looking to go to 1 million right now, or some trying to get, let's get to 500,000, or let's get to 10,000. It's like, let's get to 100. Let's see what we can do with that. But certainly, thank you so much for doing so. If you'd like to help us out as well, we have QR codes down there on the screen. You can see the donation station and the merch store. Both of those will help out. We'll also have links for those down in the description if you're watching along with us here on the YouTubes. Also, our link to the Discord is down there as well. You can come in there, join me and Jimbo, and kind of make it fun, because right now it's a little bit empty. So join. The more the merrier. It helps out, and it would be great. For now, though, I'm trying to think of what other big news has been happening in the NFL. I was waiting for this game to start. Kittle was on the injury report for San Francisco. Apparently, San Francisco's got San Francisco and the Rams is that's a walking mash unit game.
Yeah,
everybody's hurt. I don't even know what's going on with that.
Just that list that Adam Schefter put out. There was 7 or 8 names just for that one game.
Yeah, no, I think I posted it in the group chat too. Everybody, and that's not even everybody.
Yeah,
that's not even everybody who's hurt. That's like amongst others. You know, you went through a list. There's like 10, 11 players that are listed. It's like amongst others. It's like, how many more others are there? It's only week 3. What the hell are we doing? So I don't know how you want to put that up. Bad training, not enough training camp, not enough anything like that. I don't know, but we'll see. And the thing that I saw, and you'll see that actually it's just coming up on the ticker right now. Look at that. They fined poor Derek Carr for doing the old Michael Jackson in the end zone.
Oh,
even though that's something that the NFL themselves posted out, talking about like, he's doing MJ on the Cowboys, and somebody posted they even have it in the Madden game. But he got fined $14,000 for dragging his nuts all over the Cowboys. The wild part about that is that who is that? That Texans player Al Shahib or whoever. He only got fined $11,000 for punching a guy.
Well, I mean, do we call it a punch? I mean, that was a weak hit.
He had clear, solid contact. That was a great punch. If it wasn't a face mask, it would be a great punch. That was a solid punch.
How about the Falcon guy with the shooting the gun up in the air? Did he get fined?
I didn't see that. I would imagine the NFL probably would, but it wasn't a gun. It was a T-shirt cannon. If you even heard some of the teammates, they said it was a T-shirt cannon. He's a nice guy. It was a T-shirt cannon.
He was shooting off peace to everybody. It's still a gun. A gun's a gun. A cannon's a gun. Don't matter.
A can is a gun?
Yeah, it's a form of a gun. It's just a really big gun.
Do you mean cannon?
Yes.
Okay, because you said can, and I'm like, how is a can a gun?
I guess Zoom was like, okay, Jimbo's talking gibberish again. I'm just gonna cut him off.
Is that what it was? Don't blame Zoom for that. Do not blame Zoom for that, Mr. Crick. And listen,
Kylie Kelsey says a crick.
That's listen. Well, listen, Kylie Kelsey can say whatever she wants. I'll say that. But what was I going to say? My ex-wife used to call crayons crowns.
I've never heard of that one
before. Hate that. That's one of the worst.
Yeah, like even I have to admit that's a totally different word.
Like, hey, I'm gonna get some crowns. I'm like, something wrong with your teeth? What do you need crowns for? Yeah. No, I'm doing some color. I'm going to color with some crowns. What? Honestly, it was kind of like the first time I heard you say crick. I was like, what is that? Like, is that like a subsection of a creek? Does it go from like creek to brook to river? Like, I don't know. Like, to stream?
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing? So yeah, that's one. Although she doesn't have, like, she was from Red Bank, I think, originally, and then she moved up to Northeast PA. So I don't know if that's a South Jersey thing. or if that's a Northeast PA thing, or what it is.
The crayon thing?
The crown, yeah, crayon thing.
That I think that's like a South Jersey Philly thing, because that was another word that they asked Kylie Kelsey on that interview how to say crayon, and she even admits, she goes, I know how to say it, drives me nuts, and it's crown or whatever however you pronounce it.
It's crayon. It's a crayon.
Yeah.
It's Crayon. Crayon.
No.
I mean, it's not that hard to do.
Yeah.
Just like a creek is Creek. Creek.
Yeah. Crick.
I swear, crick. There's no I. There's no I in there.
2 E's equal an I.
3 rights make a left. I want to go home. What are we doing here?
It's going to be a fun first half.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be a blast. Of course, I'll be doing the second half alone. Jimbo's got responsibilities. I'm going to go to work. I got a job to do. They'll fire me if I stay up too late.
Yeah. No, they tried to do that today to me. And then I told them, because I had a call off Wednesday and the reasons why.
I know.
And they're like, hey, you got 12 points. I said, well, I did say on the call off what I'm using. Right. And they're like, oh, okay, we didn't hear that. And I'm like, go check. Otherwise, I'll have a nice lawsuit for you waiting.
By the way, the reason Jimbo had to call off on Wednesday was because of the bail hearing that he had in Philadelphia after he was arrested outside of Kellen Moore's house. All that was heard was that, I just want to talk. So I don't know where they're getting the whole violent rhetoric from. I don't know where they're getting that from. I mean, that doesn't make any sense. There's Fireman Ed. There we go.
Fortunately, the what's it called? The restraining order did not get denied.
What's the thing? The restraining order, the thing that you'll never respect. Yeah, let's go. Let's see how that play calling goes down in New Orleans. Oh, here we go. There's Fireman Ed. Everybody, you got to be quiet. Oh, there's fireworks. There it goes. They're ready there at MetLife.
There you go.
They're ready.
I guess they weren't loud enough. He didn't look too happy.
You gotta be a little louder than that, boys. Well,
I would not mess with him.
Fireman, even now. Again, he was doing this stuff 25 years ago, almost 30 years ago now when I was going to the games. And apparently he's been doing it since back even before that, back when they were at Shea.
Yeah.
Like in the late 70s, early 80s. So that's going to be a dynamic touchback on the kickoff. The Jets will get possession of the ball first. And here
it's
comes...
almost like he has grandfather power.
Aaron. He's got that... Listen, fireman, he's still Jack. Listen, he may still cycle. I don't know, you know what I mean? But I'm not talking about the bicycles, folks. I'm not talking about hitting the gym. I mean, he hits the gym, but he's hitting the gym. He's hitting a cycle on the gym, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Aaron from the 30 here. Snap, fakes the handoff, rolls. That's going to be complete to Mr. Wilson. The Jets wearing their green helmets, green tops, white pants, looking sharp, looking real good here.
I like that chrome green that they got on their helmets.
It's kind of, it's got a bit of a flake in it, so it kind of it got a little bit of a dazzle, It's very nice. I like it. 2nd and 4, Patriots show blitz. It does get picked up. Rodgers rolls out to his left. He's running. He's got to make the first down and slides. Aaron Rodgers, sneaky athletic. Showing that high motor.
Top speed was there.
A 4.
A hard 4.
I love Aaron, man, but my man is running. He is running a 7.4 40. 1st and 10 from the 41. Rodgers back, looks, throws. Hell of a catch.
Yeah.
Diving catch by Williams. And there it goes. There goes the throat take. There goes the sickness. Get down with the sickness.
Little tickle in your throat.
Terrible.
Oh. Is that a catch?
Does he have control even though it touched? Yeah, it's a catch. He's got control. Okay. He's got possession. He's got the possession.
So far, it seems like the Patriots aren't playing
Good
up on
football.
the receivers.
Oh. That's cool. They stare at each other for a
Oh.
good second and a half. Stiff arms his face and gets another 6 or 7 yards. First down
You don't
for the
want to
Jets.
move? I'll move you.
What was it? He catches the ball and then it's just like, what are you doing? Where do you want to go? You want to go left? You want to go right? Where do you want to go?
Are you such a good boy? Are you a good boy?
Stop. Where do you want to go? No, I'm not going to move. You move. No, you move. I'm not going to move. You move.
That's gotta be a meme now.
I'm going to make it one. I might have just made it one. I don't know.
Red light, green light.
It's like a weeping angel. I can't move if he's looking at me.
Yeah.
Rodgers, 1st and 10, back to throw, rolls out to his right, looking for somebody open, throws it all the way down the field, open in the end zone. There is some
though.
major contact. That is going to be a flag. That is going to be in the end zone. That's going to be ball placed at the 1-yard line, and it's going to be 1st and goal for the New York Jets. No, they just call holding on the Jets? What?
I thought that flag symbol came up pretty quick. Because the ball wasn't even hitting the ground, the flag came up. Let's see.
That should at least be then offsetting.
Setting it looked like. Yeah, I mean that's holding.
That's
That's definitely holding.
that's
but
ticky tack. He fell and he happened to have his hand on his arm. That's
You gotta let it go. If he's falling, let it go and fall on top of him, or hold on to it and fall on top of him. Cover up
I
your
think you
hands.
get flagged if you pancake now.
You do get flagged with that?
Yeah, I don't think you can pancake anymore.
That's stupid.
Yeah, welcome to today's NFL.
Yeah.
Rodgers, 1st and 20, back, looks, throws, pocket collapses, and he is sacked. But he gets up, so positive.
He fell down, and he got up.
Nothing
He
popped.
got knocked down.
Listen, we're not doing Chumbawamba. This is a Chumbawamba free zone.
But yeah, no, I am surprised they didn't call pass interference on that.
I'm surprised
that
that they
long
did
ball.
not. How that's. Oh, Rodgers took a helmet right up the ass with that one, right in the keister. 2nd and 26 now. Not great here for the Jets. They're going to hand it off there to Brees. Bryce. I always forget. I think it's Brees.
I think it's Bryce. Bryce Hall.
I think it's Bryce Hall. Brees. I always forget. B Hall with the carry. You got to be careful because B Hall can become B Hole really quick.
Yeah.
You got to be very careful.
That's why I was chuckling a little bit there.
Got about a 7-yard gain. Makes it a much more manageable 3rd and 19. From about the 49-yard line of the Jets.
I say they do a screen. Oh, no.
Yeah, something tells me they're not going for the whole thing. Although, empty backfield for Rodgers. Steps back, looks, quick throw. It's going to be caught. He's trying to do some acrobatical stuff. But Hall is only going to get to about the Patriots' 42-yard line. It's going to be 4th down, still a long way. And the Jets are going to be forced to punt. Hey, first Guardian cap sighting.
You can tell Kellen Moore's not on the sideline there. Oh, let's pass the ball. 4th and 35. Goddamn asshole.
Is this Morstead out there?
5 days. 5 days later, I'm still pissed off about it.
Well, now we know why. Well, now I'm starting to understand where the violent and terroristic threats are coming from the bail hearing. So Morstead is back to punt. And kick is away. Away. Bounces at the 1, but then into the end zone as no one's there to stop it. And the Patriots will get it at the 20. So it's going to be a net of about 20 yards, 22 yards on the punt.
Yeah.
Yee. Not great. That's not a great start for the New York Jetropolitans. Oh, look at the puppy.
Did you see the whole thing going on with the pandas over in Tokyo, I think it is, or Japan? Well, no, the pandas. There's a zoo.
You mean China?
Tokyo.
China's where the pandas are, yeah.
Well,
You're being very racist now, Jimbo.
Took dogs and painted them
Yes.
as pandas. So that's
That's
what
China.
was that one?
China.
Like when they walked out, I'm like, you could see just the way they're walking. They look like dogs. Like
We also had a
What's
man
wrong
in a
with
bear
you?
suit.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
One.
Yeah, the man in the bear suit. China, listen, there's a channel I know on YouTube. If you want to go check it's I forget the name of it, I'll do it, but just kind of look up China fakes everything and it should come up.
Okay.
But dude, it's so bad. Like you see, like everybody talks about like the Chinese construction and how they do stuff. It's like, oh, they built they built a 28 story high apartment tower in 27 days and all stuff. And then you actually go and look at it, and it's like, yeah, they made the fucking wall. Like the drywall is rice flour.
Oh,
Like the
Jesus.
thing just falls apart. In the first rain, buildings collapse. Like it's so bad. They call them tofu dregs because they said like they're basically made of tofu. They're just it's so bad over there. But that's what the face they present to everybody is. Look at how quick we do it. We're infrastructurally better. Look at all these high-speed rails and everything else like that. Meanwhile, everything is falling apart. Like people are eating chemical, like they're putting chemicals into like other random meats to make it look like donkey meat, since donkey
God.
meat is regularly eaten over there.
Yeah.
But some people can't afford it, so they take other random meats and add like these harsh chemicals and other stuff like that to make it look and taste like donkey meat. Even like rule number one: if you ever visit China, number one, don't.
Yeah.
Number two, don't eat anything. Kind of the same thing with India.
Yeah.
Like India, bring your own food. Don't eat anything over there. I used to work at Travelocity, and we used to have people that went over there, and because we had call centers and offices over there, and in India as well, and they would go over there sometimes for these meetings and like little retreats and stuff like that. And every single time, somebody would come back with a fucking parasite. Every single time, without fail. It was, and I'm sure India's got great places, Taj Mahal and other places you want to go to. But man, bring your own stuff. Oh, Jacoby Brissett getting pressured on first down. He does get it off to his tight end, Henry, but that is only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 10 coming up for the Patriots. I like Jacoby Brissett. I think he's good. I think he's a good stabilizing force.
Yeah.
He's been around 9 seasons already. Holy shit.
9 seasons, like his 4th or 5th team too. But
Yeah, no, he's been around. He's been around.
Yeah, I agree though. I like him too.
Handoff for the Patriots, and they're going to get maybe half a yard to a yard on that carry. Not a lot going on there at the moment. A.J. Thomas, I thought was with the carry, but that's a different number. That's a different name on that number.
That might be Stevenson.
Oh, yeah. Why do they have 238s listed? They handed out double numbers in the NFL now?
I thought
Is this college? I didn't think the Patriots had enough retired numbers. 3rd and 9.
Oh, boy.
Whoa, Brissett, the blitz coming, throws that to nobody in particular. That's going to be 4th and 9. They're going to throw. Are they going to throw a play? He's trying to say, oh, somebody was in the vicinity. Yeah, the fucking chain gang.
Let's see. Outside the pocket.
Let's see. Was he outside the pocket? No, he wasn't. He was
That's
not outside that tackle
grounding.
box. They didn't call it.
Wow.
Wow,
That's 2 penalties they missed.
They missed the pass interference on the Pats, and they missed that intentional grounding on the Pats. That's crazy. So the Patriots punt now, so neither team does anything on their first drive. Jets get the punt at the 22-yard line. Tries to get a little tightrope action there for Epson, the printer. But it gets about up to
this is
the
a cool
30,
flyover.
31. Yeah, that's pretty sharp. Gotta love those Amazon graphics. Jeff Bezos spares no expense. Let me see.
How about Woj retiring before LeBron James?
I was gonna say the end of the Woj bomb. Everybody was always about Woj, and whether you liked him or hated him, that was. I'm trying to see what's going on there.
He must have made bank because I mean he doesn't look like he's old enough to retire, like retiring age.
Well, no, because he's going to be GM at St. Bonaventure.
Oh, okay. I didn't know about that.
Yeah, no, that's why he's leaving. He's not just retiring and being like, oh, I'm done. No, he's leaving to go be the to work as I guess basically athletic director / GM at St. Bonaventure.
Oh, okay.
So the Bonnies, who by the way, my program director when I worked in radio, old Jimmy McKay, which you can find him now on a PT podcast. It's pretty big. He's pretty, doing pretty well, especially in the physical therapy world. Yeah, he's from St. Bonaventure, so he's a big Bonnies guy. So I saw that, I was like, oh, that's kind of cool, So it's a small world, Jimbo. It's a real small world, and I keep on punching my fucking mic.
I mean, granted, you got like Brock Lesnar extra large.
I do have the mutant hands. Yes, look at these fucking monstrosities. They look
you
like
don't got
face
the
huggers.
meat like Brock Lesnar, but you got the
Like seriously, if this was alien, like tell me that doesn't look like a fucking face hugger. Tell me that doesn't look like a face hugger. Like it is, So so bad. It's so bad.
There was some things I was gonna say, but
no. Listen. Those are things that have probably been said many times. Some good, some bad, some dirty, some not so. But either way, there's many different ways to take these fingers. Leave it at that.
We're gonna hit 500 subscriptions and we'll get canceled.
Dude, we're not even gonna hit fucking 70 before we're canceled, and we're at 68 now, I think. So, well,
they're looking at it.
Oh, 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line for the New York Jets. Aaron Rodgers on his second drive. A lot of pre-call cadence here.
Yeah.
Takes the snap, hands it off. Oh, he breaks the hole.
Oh, he's got a big one.
And that's going to be a first
mask.
down. That's that young kid.
Hall?
Yeah, Brandon Allen.
God damn it.
What?
I need Bryce Hall and Stevenson, 25 yards in the first quarter.
Oh,
Rushing.
You make the worst parlay bets.
Well, that one I did
Braylon
$2.
Allen, not Brandon Allen. Braylon Allen. Sorry. But yeah, you make the worst parlay bets. Like, I'm not even joking.
Well,
you tell me sometimes
that one
wasn't
that wasn't a parlay. It's a combined for both of those running backs. Stevenson from the Patriots and Hall from the Jets.
First down again, hand off to Allen, and he's going to get, I want to say, about 3.5 to 4 yards on that carry. I do like the Namath era Jets uniforms. I didn't like what they had become, what they were wearing, with the dark forest green, and they kind of fucked up the shoulder stripes and everything. So in lieu of that, though, these uniforms are gorgeous. I do like these 80s Jets unis. These are nice. From Wisconsin. Wisconsin is known for their running backs.
Yeah.
Oh, you got 5 yards on a carry. 2nd and 5.
Oh,
fake pitch out.
Toss.
Aaron, he throws to his tight end, who just starts bowling people over. Still kind of moving forward. And then they call him forward progress down, I suppose. Who's that? Brandon Smith? Jeremy Rucker, because there's 2 numbers again for the, I don't understand. Why do we got 2 numbers on these people?
What was the number?
Rucker. Jeremy Rucker. I think it was 89, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's Jeremy Rucker.
Yeah.
Ruckert. Yes, with a T.
I think it was 89. If it was 88, it was ya boy. Oof. And there's a flag.
That ref.
You can't rock bottom in the NFL. Yeah, it's like...
He had him wrapped up, and the ref already had the hand on the flag because he knew what was coming.
He was like, oh. If you smell
with the rock. is
Well, I
cooking.
mean, Tavai, and he kind of has the hair. He could be Samoan. That kind of, the wrestling does come in the blood.
Yeah.
So, oh yeah,
Can't
there's a
do
flag.
that.
Sorry, I should probably put the flag icon on. I worked on it. So there's the flag. So there, grabs him by the throat, picks him up, and yeah, I'm sorry, that's funny. It's funny, but you can't do that. And here comes big number 76. Like, yeah, try to do that to me.
76 is, at first looked like he was trying not to laugh and be tough. It's like, dude, that was great. Don't do it again.
He's like, I am the tribal chief.
Yeah.
Acknowledge me. Well, they acknowledged that he got a 15-yard penalty for that play. So now the Jets have it at the Patriots 31.
Starting to move the ball.
Just keep matriculating the ball down the field, boys. There
wow,
you
big hole.
go. There's your Brees Hall run. That's a first down for the New York Jets.
I don't know what that face is that he was making. Hey guys, we're on that way.
Like, he's a first down. He was just doing what we do. Like, we do the first down. He was doing that. He's going first down. And people around him are probably like, what the hell is that? And he's like, you're uncultured. You have no idea who read it and it shows. How dare you? And we have the snap. Play action. Aaron Rodgers throws to the sideline. They're saying incomplete. That Wilson stepped out before he had possession. So that's going to be an incomplete pass on first down. And we're going to have 2nd and 10 coming up here for the Chetropolitans.
Let's see here.
That's a.
Uh,
When does he have possession?
Only
Let's
one
see.
foot.
Catch.
Right foot is
it's so close. Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Because it looks like the right foot was up in the air when he finally touched the ball.
When he finally got the ball, it looked like the right foot was already up.
Yeah.
Good effort. Good effort. Aaron Rodgers throws, but makes up for it immediately because it's a first down to Gibson. And the Jets are moving dangerously close to scoring. I mean, they were in the red zone anyway, and now are they in the 10? It might be 1st and goal.
Yeah,
It depends on where the ref marks them down. Right at the 10, so it is 1st and goal here for the Jets. Can they score? Pass out to the left. Oh, and he gets away and that's in! That's a touchdown. Can you stop wearing the goddamn shirts like that, though?
That stretched 10 yards.
Oh, I hate when they wear the
awesome.
dumb T-shirts out there. You're not in prison. You don't have to wear it like that.
I think these are the same two guys that earlier, when he caught the ball, they stopped and looked at each other.
Yeah. Whoop. I got you. I got you. No, I don't. No, you don't.
What if he thought he was like one of those kids on the leashes parents do? Get back here.
Get back here. Get back here. No, I want candy. The extra point attempt is up and good, and the Jets are on the board first with a beautiful touchdown drive. Lazard, his old buddy from Green Bay, getting the Jets on there 7-0. And the entire Jets crowd is just... That's just fun. It's a lot better than that shit they do down the turnpike.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
No, I was going with the whole E-A-G-L-E-A, or like the one girl said on the last year, E-A-L-G-E-S-S, Eagles.
Eagles. And even the boyfriend, husband, whatever he was, looked at her like...
He was like, baby, what you doing?
Uh,
Good times. Those are good times, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we're talking about.
that's definitely a top 3 embarrassing Eagles moment for fans.
Fan-wise,
Yes.
embarrassing as far as just straight up like, oh, goofy embarrassment. I mean, the
Yes.
Eagles fans have a lot to be embarrassed about anyway. You know.
We know about the horse shit.
I'm not even talking about that. I'm just talking about your violent and destructive nature, just as a fan base. You know.
We're going on like 3 years without having a fight there.
You guys
We
have like
got
one of those boards up
tracker.
there. You know.
Yeah.
Like 334 days since last violent incident.
Yeah.
Well, like you said, apparently there was a lone Falcons fan up in the upper numbers there of
No, he was down.
Oh, he was
100
down.
level, like where we.
down is safe. See, this is what I mean.
Yeah.
So he was
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
I was
I
down
mean-
there. I was down in the lower section with you when we went. What was that? 6-7 years ago now. Jesus.
Yeah.
And like that was fun. Like again,
But
first of all,
you
the
had
Eagles were
Giants
out of it. They
fans.
sold a lot of tickets to Giants fans. The section we had was a lot of Giants fans.
So that's why you were safe.
So I was a lot safer. But even so, lower sections of stadiums tend to be safer.
Yeah.
When you start going upstairs, is when you start looking to have a little bit of problems, and that's the same anywhere. That's if you're in Philly, if you're at Old Giant Stadium, or like the higher you go, the more you really got to watch the mouth. You know.
Yeah.
I miss Wayne Corbett. I was a big fan of his.
I totally forgot about him, man. He
Yeah.
was like the original like Wes Welker, Julian Edelman type.
He was that
player.
kind of just almost like an H-back. Just he did everything. He was everywhere, in the slot, out wide,
Yeah.
like he was everything. He was such a big fan favorite. Everybody loved Wayne Corbett. So the Jets are gonna kick it off. We're gonna probably have another dynamic touchback, and we do. Just get your
They got
sprints in,
this.
guys. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all that is. Just get the sprints in.
Stay loose.
So Jacoby Brissett's going to come out on the field to try to answer for the New England Patriots. How well that works or not, I don't know.
Time of possession. Holy shit. Well, I mean, 3 plays, 1 yard. That'll do it.
I'm just scrolling, seeing if we got any news, anything fun coming out here. Nothing yet, though. So 1st and 10 for the Patriots. Snap by Brissett. Quick throw out to his left. A little dancing, a little shaking. Now he's running all the
got
way back
something.
to the right side of the field to gain 1 yard.
Ran 30 to make 1.
Closer to 40, to tell you the truth. My God. He ran all over the place for nothing. Great job. Good job. A lot of effort.
Well, same thing with the Justin Jefferson touchdown at 97. He actually ran like 130 or 140 yards.
Yeah, I know, but at least that was for a reason, like to try to get away from and do like I get that. That was, I don't know what the fuck that was. Brissett on 2nd and 9, looking to throw, cannot find anybody open. Finally finds somebody. He connects, but Sauce Gardner hits immediately. Forward progress is stopped. Polk seems very angry that he was hit, and I think he forgot that he's playing the game of football. He's like, "Get off me! I don't like to be touched." It might be the wrong game for you, brother. I don't know what to tell you. 3rd and 3 coming up here for the Patriots.
And also, a little side note, Jalen Reagor was, I believe, released this week from the Patriots.
Ooh.
He was posting stuff on Instagram, cryptic stuff, and Patriots finally said, yeah, no, fuck off.
Yeah, no, I don't like when you ever get the cryptic stuff, that's not bad. Snap on 3rd and 3. That's going to be caught for a 1st down near the 46-yard line. That's caught by Henry, the tight end. And that's going to be a 1st down. So the Patriots get their first down of the game. Threw into triple coverage. Not sure how great that was. But, hey, listen, it worked. It got there. So, from their own 46, there's a handoff, and that's going to get a gain. Oh, he's moving the legs. Motor.
About 4 or 5 yards.
No, it's about 3 yards. Look where the line of scrimmage is, and look where he ended up.
Yeah, about 4 yards.
3 yards.
3 yards.
Second and 7, which is
Told
what
you.
I said. Oh, Jimbo.
Make sure you guys tune in Sunday for the live stream. That'll be pretty fun too. Watch
That's
me
why
lose my mind again.
I love doing this. Well, this is why, and we're going to be covering the Eagles at the Saints because they're playing the same time as the Giants and Browns. But kind of executive decision there that I think that's going to be a better matchup. Long pass, and that's going to be incomplete from Jacoby Brissett.
You gotta connect with that one.
Well, that's the goal of the game, is to try to connect. He was trying to get to Mr. Hooper. Hanging with Mr. Hooper.
That was a
Get
good
it?
show.
That was hanging with Mr. Cooper, though. See, I changed it from Cooper to Hooper because his name's Hooper. You see what I was doing? Ah! But yeah, so that's incomplete. So now we have 3rd and 7 here for the Patriots. Aaron Rodgers chilling out on the sidelines. Is he tripping on a substance? We don't know. Maybe time is slowing down for him. Jacoby Brissett takes the snap, and he
Jesus.
takes the sack all the
got
way
murdered.
down at their own 40. But, ladies and gentlemen, there's a flag. Is this going to be a legal sacking of the quarterback?
Seems like
Nope.
yeah, against
It
Patriots.
seems like it was holding or something I couldn't quite see. But it's declined anyway. The penalty is not enforced. The flag is refused by the Jets. And we got 4th down.
Yeah. That's ticky tack. I mean, it don't matter, but
It doesn't matter. I don't know what it was, but yeah.
they were calling a holding, but it was literally the guy's like that much of a hold.
Probably because he got by him so quick, he couldn't get too much of a hold on him.
Yeah, true.
That was a situation where even holding wasn't going to help him. So 4th and 16, and the punt is away. Oh, got close there for the Jets.
Let's see. He didn't get enough.
Fair
as a kicker.
caught at the 9 for Gibson. And the Jets will start their 3rd drive deep in their own deep. So deep. Are the Jets going to be able to get out of their own deep, dark hole in their own end? They're in their end in a deep hole. Can they get out? That's a little sneak peek of what I was doing on Sunday because I was so goddamn bored with that game. I should do ASMR though. I'm telling you that. It's not bad. I should probably do it.
Yeah.
Go on OnlyFans. Do a little
There you
ASMR work.
Yeah.
I can get the listen. I can get the juices flowing. I can get the fluids flying. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty good. It's pretty good work. I got the pipes. I got the voice.
I was gonna say you got the bassy voice.
Yeah. Got that deep voice.
Just like
Aaron
Howard
Rodgers.
Stern with the speaker.
Aaron Rodgers breaks the huddle. Is he high on LSD? We don't know. But he's gonna have to get out of this deep, deep hole. 1st and 10. Hands off to Hall, and that's going to get a gain of about 5. Or 4, depending on the spot. I always think it's more than what the refs give them. It seems like the refs have an idea. It's like, oh, do you think you know where he did? Okay, do like a yard or half a yard behind that. It's like, be a little better. But it is 5. Look at that. I'm not too bad. These old peepers, they're still working. So we got 2nd and 5 coming up here for the Jets. Your man Hall, not your Hall.
Oh,
Whoa,
nice
what a catch. He got close. They're going to give him the 1st down. 1st down,
Wow.
New York Jets on a hell of a catch and play. But
flag.
there is goddamn laundry on the freaking ground.
At least the ref isn't wearing a shirt that's like 3 times too small.
Yeah,
for
that's
him,
true
like,
too.
on Monday
Yeah,
night.
you can tell he works out. You know, he's got a bit of a waist on him, so you know,
Yeah.
he's not a fat slob like me. And that's going to be holding against the Jetropolitans. And that's going to take that 1st down run all the way back. They called it on Conklin for doing the hold, for doing the illegal. Let's see. How illegal was this? Yep. Once you grab the outside, you can't do it. That's getting called every time. You can't argue that one. What are you shaking your head for, Salo? Look at the goddamn video board. So 2nd and 12 now for the Jets. All the way back now at their 7-yard line. They're starting 2 yards back from where they started. That's why it's 2nd and 12. That's a handoff to Hall again. And that's going to get up to about the 13-yard line. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. At the end of the first quarter is the Jets 7, Patriots nothing. Jimbo, what do you think? Any good shows out there lately?
What's that?
Any good shows out there lately?
Me and the wife start to. It's my time of rewatching it, but her first time watching it, A Sleepy Hollow from a few years back. I liked it until they killed off the main character, and then that last season just sucked. But Agatha Harkness or whatever from WandaVision, her episode started last night, so we watched the first 2 episodes.
I wasn't, but I see that's the thing. I wasn't sure because I heard a couple things about it, and it's like, and also like they get, like I think the actors are the worst, their own worst enemies when it comes to shows like that because it's like they try to make it sound like more woke than it's. Yeah. And whether something is or not, wherever you fall on the woke timeline or spectrum or however you want to call it, like once you start making the focus of something that it's going to turn off a lot of people, and like, because I loved WandaVision, I thought WandaVision was maybe the best Marvel television show that they've put out. Yeah, and I was actually kind of looking forward to this, and then you hear like Aubrey Plaza come out and say all this other shit. It's like. Why? Why would you like? Because now you're saying that the entire part of the show is that, and not anything else of the cool stuff or the substance of it or the witchy stuff. You're saying like, oh, this is what it's going to be. It's like,
the second episode was that stuff. First episode was a little rough, but I could understand it because it had to set up.
I saw some recaps of what happened without watching it. I was like, so just to see, and I get. Like with kind of how she's breaking out of Wanda's hex and everything like that. Yeah, and how she gets there.
It has potential, but I do agree with you. When they try to be too much of something, it does take away from the show.
Like, because here's the thing: even if those elements are part of the show, that's not the focus of, or should be the show or the movie or whatever is a part of it. It's like that shouldn't be the focus. Yeah. But once you start saying that. Then you're taking everything else, throwing that away, and then trying to say, no, that's the focus. And it's like, all right, well, then you're going to have a large portion of people not watch. Yeah. So I may watch it anyway, again, because I'm interested.
And the only other show that we just finished, too, was American Barbecue on Netflix. It's a barbecuing, cook-off.
I was never a big fan of those type of shows. Like the reality TV kind of cooking shows. Like, it's not my thing.
As someone that does smoke meats and everything, I actually learned a couple tricks from that.
I think that's right up your alley, though. That's what I mean. It's like you're smoking kielbasa all the time, so you're a big sausage smoker. So
I love sausage.
You do love the nice smoke. You love smoking that sausage. 3rd and 6. Rodgers trying to get away from pressure. Completes the pass to Lazard. Lazard breaks away again. Still on his feet, all the way to the 40. Couldn't keep his balance any further. But a huge gain for the Jets. And there is an injured Patriot down after he was trying to chase Rodgers there. What's that?
Where's the flag for that guy's helmet for being off?
Probably because he got knocked off, unlike your other boy. Oh, no. Is that Peppers? Oh, Peppers is hurt. As a Giants fan, I miss him.
He's young, isn't he? He was with he got drafted by the Giants, didn't he?
He actually did. No, I don't think so. I think it might have been the Panthers. I can't remember. But he's limping. Oh, that's not good.
Oh, he's going right to the 10.
And to the blue tent we go. That'll be a huge loss for that Patriot defense. 1st and 10 from the 40. Rodgers steps back, looks, throws, completes at the Hall. Hall turns upfield, gets to the Patriot about 46-yard line before he is tackled, and that is going to be another New York Jet first down. Jets. Jet. Am I buzzing over here? I think I had my buzzer off, but I'm doing a buzz. Someone sent their picks in. Okay.
Yeah, 1st and 10 with Aaron Rodgers. Hands the ball off. Big hole.
Oof. Took the hit and kept on going.
Kept going, yeah.
Braylon Allen. Doing work.
11 yards.
Big number 0. Well, the first quarter's over. Did you hit your bet?
I think I did. I'm
There
waiting
you
for
go.
it to update.
Update.
Yeah, refresh. Stevenson and Brees. Oh, no, you were right. Brees, not Bryce. I thought he had a Y in his name. Brees Hall, 25-plus combined first quarter rushing yards, and I think Hall had that himself.
So there you go. I said it was a silly bet, but it ended up working out for you. So there you go. And again, he just got tripped up. Allen looked like he was going to break it again for a big, big gain, but tripped over that MetLife turf monster.
Right around the same spot Danny Dimes did.
Except that was in Philadelphia. That was at the link.
Oh, that's right. You guys brought in your turf for that game, thinking that it would help you guys out.
Sometimes you say things, and I wonder if you ever stop and think before you say them, or if it's just like, fuck it, let's go. I fucking love you, brother. I really do. 2nd and 3 here for the Jets. Again, a handoff and nowhere for Brees Hall on that one. Loses a couple yards. The tribal chief, Tavi, there with the stop.
I saw a Robin Williams clip talking about he's doing stand-up, and he had his kid in his back seat, younger kid, and he got cut off. He was driving and got cut off by a driver, and Robin Williams said, "Fuck it." And then later in the day, he's like, "Buddy, let's go see a comedy show or something." And he said, "My son looked at me and said, fuck it."
Yeah.
That's my mind when I talk sometimes. Fuck it.
3rd and 5 for the Jets.
Ooh.
Throws,
Rodgers.
and that's going to be complete to Garrett Wilson, and that's going to be first down for the New York Jets as they are just moving. Rodgers looking really good so far. The Jets' running game looking really good so far.
Patriots are closely getting to Rodgers. I mean, he got popped there pretty good, but it seems like they're starting to get the pressure back there. Just a little too
pressure,
late.
but moving the ball, and that's the thing is as long as you're moving the ball. Like, as a quarterback, and you'll see most even Tom Brady, some others said, you don't really feel like you're in the game until you get hit a couple times,
Yeah.
It's like you want to take that hit and be like, all right, I'm in a football game.
Except for Tua. No more hits for you, buddy.
God, no. Somebody bubble wrapped that son of a bitch. Oh, and again,
Wow.
Hall in the backfield, deep in the back. Very deep. He gets taken down so deep in the backfield. And that's going to be 2nd down for the Jets. So Hall going backwards now. It's a good thing the first quarter's already over, or you'd be losing yards on your thing. You'd be so pissed. Imagine you had gotten it. You're like, yeah, I made it. And then, like, the last play of the first quarter, he gets, like, a huge 7-yard loss, and it knocks you out of winning.
Well, that last run, right before that last run, he was sitting at 23. Stevenson had 1, so I was 1 yard short. Then he ran off that 10,
Right.
but I was like, yep, here it comes. I'm going to lose 10 yards or something.
It's good to see Stevenson contributed to that total.
Yeah.
2nd and 17. That's a 7-yard loss. Pass across the middle. That's going to be
Big
caught.
game.
First down and more for the Metropolitans.
He is just picking them apart.
Aaron Rodgers is just like, oh, the running game's not quite working this time? All right, I'll just pass it then. Screw it. Screw all y'all. I'm throwing the ball.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. You know what? Fuck it. That was was that Yeah, it's Conklin. 83.
Hey, you're not supposed to be cursing as much. I'm allowed to. You made that deal for yourself.
Yeah,
Well, you're
but
sick,
I'm
though,
sick,
too.
and tired. I'm sick and tired of not cursing. So Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why I've been sick. I've been holding all the curses in. I can't. You know. It's like I have to let it out for my health. So 1st and goal for the Jets. Ooh, tries running over a couple people. Gets down to the 1 before his forward progress is stopped as he starts doing a Zeke Elliott eating motion.
But like, it's supposed to be in front of your face, not like I'm cleaning out my ear.
I was going to say he's not quite eating he's Q-tipping his wax, you know. Yeah.
A lot of hard hits so far this game.
I like it though. That's football. That's football.
Yeah.
Man, that's football, baby. When you think about it, hey, that's football, baby. 2nd and goal. Jets in I formation. I think it's I formation. I forget. I haven't watched. I forgot my football playbook so long ago. Play action. Aaron Rodgers throws.
Oh,
just missed for Conklin, and it's going to be 3rd and goal coming up here for the Jets. Nice play design, but nobody was open. He tried to thread the needle, but just missed.
Ever since Peyton Manning, quite a few years back, did the rollout that faked out the Cowboys defense and took them 25 minutes to get into the end zone there, I like to see like the old timer quarterbacks do a bootleg. They're not going to expect it.
So 3rd and goal, handoff. He rolls over the top of everybody. Does hold. That's a touchdown for the Jets.
Oh, they're calling him short.
They're calling him short. How?
They're calling
he
him
rolled over
short.
top of everybody.
That's what it looked like.
Does any joint hit the ground? That ball's crossed the line before anything touches. You got to review that.
Yeah.
You got to challenge because that's a touchdown.
And at worst case, the ball gets moved up a little closer.
Watch. Nothing hits until the knee, and then the ball's already over.
Across. Yeah.
The other view right down the line shows you clear as day.
Yeah.
So, I haven't seen them call. I'm gonna put the home challenge flag graphic up there right now anyway, because I believe that this is going to be challenged. Yep, there it is.
Yeah, there it is.
Look at Salah laughing. He's like, "You're a stupid fuck." Hurt you. Yeah, I see you play this day. Why don't you use the replay relief on that one, huh?
Did you see how the ref gave him the flag back? He's like slipping him like 100. Like, here you go, buddy.
Hey, take this back. I don't want anybody to see it. All right. Hey, you. We're good, you. But yeah, that's going to be a touchdown. That's going to be a touchdown. We're going to wait for them to come back and do the official, so we do the graphics and all the other fun stuff, and then Salah with the disrespectful.
Just once. I want to see a coach just whip it right at the ref.
They used to back in the day. Back in the day, like when they first had the flags come out, like they chucked those things halfway up the field.
Yeah.
Then I think it was Belichick who started doing just like he'd have the official on the sideline talking to him. He's like, and he'd be like, meh. Yeah. You just do the drop. It's like, yeah, I'm doing it. I'm challenging it. You know. That's what I mean. I want to see the old school days where they do something like that, where they're just like, whee!
Dink. What was that for? You fucked up.
You know, it'd be really fun if they had like a challenge taser.
The game really interesting.
Where like each coach has got it, and like if the ref gets the call wrong and he wants to do it, the coach can go, and the ref's got to go, you know, kind of like the buzzer system they have for like the replay assist, but only it's like the coach, and it's actually an electric shock. But
I was gonna say, what's the penalty?
Here's the wrinkle: if the challenge is rejected, if let's say the call stands, then the referee can buzz the coach and be like, so then the coach gets a little shock, you know. Let's go! Come on, torture football. Listen.
I would say to make it a little interesting, the coach part of it, it's up to the ref when to do it, like a surprise attack.
Oh, so he can just do it anywhere, you know.
Yeah. All right, trips 3 wide. What did you say,
Coach? Maybe the coach is trying to give a halftime speech in the locker room. He's like, "All right, guys, let's go. We know that was a tough first."
Then again, probably Nick Sirianni would like that.
You know, the thing I learned when I got the shock was that sometimes you just got to put a little electricity into the manure. And then sometimes that'll help the plants grow. And you get the flowers that are now electrical flowers through the shocked manure. It is a touchdown, as we all figured. There you go. That's a touchdown for the Jets, which, I mean, I can't believe they tried to call him down there. That's,
And to take that long, too. I mean, they went to commercial break, so about a minute and a half, 2 minutes. They should have saw it, come right back out.
You got bad eyes, ref, bad eyes. 8:32 after the score. Here comes the extra point. Snap, hold, kick, up, and splits the uprights. And there you go. You got a 14-0 New York Jets lead. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, that ramen.
There's a flag. There's a flag. Flag.
Jesus Christ. I'm here trying to see what else is going on, and I can't even look away for 2 seconds
I'll
because,
tell you,
of course,
that ref is very, very handsy. That's the same ref that took the challenge flag and was like, here you go.
Right. Hey, he's like, I know about your deep hole. I've heard about it, so I just wanted to make sure that I got right in there. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the Patriots. I don't know for what. I don't know what he did. I can't read lips. But he was doing something. So that's going to be 15 yards. So this is why even kick this? Let's see. Oh, he
jumped over.
Yeah, I can't do that. Not in these days. Not in this NFL. Not in a small town like this.
You really can't do anything on special teams anymore. You can't use a defender.
Can't line up over the
to
center.
push up.
You can't leverage. You can't jump or you jump on somebody to do something.
Yeah.
You can jump by yourself as long as you're not on top of anybody else.
Yeah.
But the moment you touch somebody else, that's leverage and you get the flag.
And I think if you jump by yourself but land on somebody.
Yeah, if any
it's
part
a
of
flag.
you, that's why Palomalo was so good at that. He could just jump over everybody. It didn't matter,
Yeah.
Jabril Peppers is questionable to return for the rest of the game with an ankle injury.
I think that's pretty standard though when someone is limping around. It's always a questionable return. Very rare. It's probable. Jordan Love might start this week.
I don't know if he's going to start this week, but I did see that he did practice in pads.
We're going to have a return. We're having a return. 20.
They did get how do you get a return on that?
He pooched it.
Did he really? So he was like, I'm not giving you the 30 yards. I'm not doing it like that. We're gonna really try to make sure you do something with it.
But he almost messed up because it went right to the sideline.
Yeah, if I'm the Patriot, I would have let it go out.
Yeah.
Saying Rodgers is slinging right now. He's looking good. This is what Jet fans want to see.
Yeah.
So we got 1st and 10. Brissett from the 24-yard line. Snap, hands it off. Stevenson breaks it to the outside, but still only gets about 4 yards.
And that was the thing. I know I was kind of critical of the Titans and the Jets last week for the first half, but it seemed like the second half, that's when the offense started to click and it seemed like it carried over.
And maybe so. Maybe it just, because again, they didn't have a chance to click in the San Francisco game because they weren't on the field at all.
Yeah.
So this is maybe them finally getting it. Oh, Stevenson breaks one, and he is going all the way up to the 47. But there's a flag. Of course there is. Oh, there's a decent play. Something good happened. Nope, there's a flag. There's always. It's so disheartening to watch the fucking NFL now. Because every time there's a decent play or a cool play or a long play, there's a goddamn flag. What's the flag?
Oh, they're going to call him a face mask. Yep. Yeah, he has pinky.
Because you can stiff arm and that's fine, but he hooked his fingers in.
Yeah.
And kept it there. So I guess that's... even so, man, that's I don't know. I don't know about that one.
I think a face mask penalty should be hands in, and also if you're twisting it. If it's just hands in, like that.
Well, they used to have the
not,
old 5-yard and then 15-yard, because 5-yard is if you had the hand on it. 15 was if you grabbed or twisted or anything.
Yeah.
Now, anything you're touching a face mask is 15. But they said runners can stiff arm. They have the ability to stiff arm and get him away. But I guess what his problem was is that he hooked. So once he got his hand, but even so, like I don't know. I don't like that one. I don't like that one. So 2nd and 9 now for the Patriots. Throw. That's going to be incomplete. And a flag.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What are you going to call? Targeting? Defenseless receiver?
I really should have put a flag counter up here. Grossi's got it right.
You might have to do that for this weekend.
Yeah, just to see, because it's every game. It's so bad. Personal foul against the Jets for tackling.
Yeah, unnecessary roughness.
Unnecessary tackling. How dare you?
Because he lowered his head?
Yeah, but there was no cut. There was the guy had his what?
Like
that, I don't know,
if the helmet hit the area, I would say maybe.
Yeah, but there was
it was just the elbow.
Just two, yeah, that's just
football.
Two players. It's just two men coming together.
Come together.
There's nothing wrong with just. I mean, this is 2024. Why can't two men just come together? I don't get it. So we got to be throwing flags on that? That's crazy. These refs, man, they hate love. That's the problem.
Peace, love, happiness, buddy.
Not Jordan Love. They like him. Peace, love, and hair grease, everybody.
Love.
2nd and 1 coming here for Jets coming on a blitz.
Oh,
and they got him. Nope, he's breaking away. Nope, can he throw it like does? Dead boon. Can they? They called him in the grass.
Oh, he's in the grass.
Doesn't matter. It looks like he was good. That's why I'm not an announcer. Incomplete.
Well, you were just reenacting what Jacoby Brissett was saying while he was being blitzed.
Oh, my God. Oh, Lord. Oh, my God. Oh, God, they're coming.
He timed that perfectly.
Yeah, that was good. You got to be able to get him down to the ground, though.
Yeah.
They're probably pissed that they called him in the grass. But he's like, look at me, I'm still there. Which I think that's a little early to call in the grass too. I think you should wait till the quarterback's down. I know protecting the quarterback and everything like that, but
yeah,
I guess that's the double-edged sword of it, you know. So 3rd and 9 after the sack, Brissett back, looks, throws, deep ball.
Going deep.
Deep ball. Nowhere there. Looking for a flag, and of course there it is.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it.
I'm not. I think we were both looking back at the ball. I didn't see there was like incidental contact, but that's not flag worthy.
No, but it looked like
that
he
one
was
you got to that one you got to keep the flag in the pocket.
See if they showed a replay because it seemed like he was trying to go but couldn't get going. Yep, holding the arm there.
Yeah, all right, yeah.
Yeah, because he was running, was trying to get going, and I would say he probably would have been able to catch that ball then, or at least made it closer. I would call it holding. I wouldn't call it pass interference, though.
Some hand checking there. Puts it all the way down at the 25, does that penalty. And we got 1st and 10 for the Patriots. Now for the first time really deep in the Jets' end. Oh, Brissett's got no chance. Immediately sacked by every Jet there. McDonald wearing the old Gastineau. Now you see 99 out there in those uniforms. I think of Mark Gastineau. I don't know why I still have the flag thing up. There we go. So it's going to be 2nd and long.
Someone missed an assignment.
Or just they just saw a big number 99 coming. We're like, Jacoby. Well, this was the problem going into the season and why the Patriots, I think, started Brissett was their offensive line. Not great.
Yeah.
So we got a dump off here on 2nd and long, and he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that is about it. So we're going to have 3rd and long still.
There should be no reason why an offensive lineman on a screenplay is coming back to the line to block.
They got a lot of problems there on the Patriot offensive line.
Yes,
Oh,
they
shit,
do.
3rd and 18. Jesus Christ. New England has run 15 plays for 20 yards with almost 8 minutes of possession. The Jets have run 28 plays. This is the opposite of the San Francisco game.
Yeah.
The Jets are San Francisco in this situation.
It's sad. The Patriots almost have more plays than yards.
Oh, he kind of gets tripped up by his own guy there. 4th down coming up for the Patriots. They make it back to about the original line of scrimmage. So it'll be 4th and about 10. And it looks like they're going to go for the Feld Gold. Going for the Feld Gold. And the first points of the game for the Patriots.
Now, they had a blocked field goal last week.
So here we go, 44-yard attempt. Snap, hold, kick, up, and splits those uprights. And so there we go, 14-3 now. Patriots on the board. That's something.
Moral victories.
I guess, if you say so. Man, I gotta take, my head is just, oof.
Robin?
Kind of empty right now. I don't know, because I'm sick or something like that. I'm just like, I'm all kinds of like, I'm like, real foggy. Real in the fog tonight.
But not the good fog.
No, not the, the fog. No.
Here.
Yeah, man. Really groovy, man. Which, by the way, I've never felt like that. Anyway, with it, I've only ever felt like, oh, this is nice. This is nice. That's great. I never got the whole hippie vibe, with it. It's always just
no.
Relax. Just like, just a little peace, just a little relaxation, turn the mind off a little bit,
I only tried it once during winter, and I ended up out in the snow, just laying in the snow in my shorts. So I had the opposite. Yeah, I had the opposite reaction, I guess.
I've had other substances do that to me, leaving me out in the snow in the shorts, but it wasn't cannabis, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I've led an interesting life. That's all.
We all have.
But yeah, I find it hilarious that I really kind of did that before I ever tried cannabis, which is weird. I went a real weird direction with my substance experimentation. But not that that's anything anybody needs to do. I don't want to piss off YouTube. I don't want to get, we can't get demonetized. We're not even close to being monetized yet. So
Yeah.
But you can help us with that if you go ahead, like, share, and subscribe. Liking us helps us get into the algorithm. And if you subscribe, that gets us closer and closer and closer to our goal of hopefully one day being monetized, so that me and Jimbo can say something stupid and be demonetized. So that's kind of the goal here, We want to get to the monetization so that we can get demonetized because we say dumb shit.
Yeah.
That's fine. That works. That's fine.
And also, don't forget, Sunday is our live streams at the 1 p.m.
Oh, God.
game.
Next week? Oh, God.
I might have to take Friday off and do the whole game with you just to keep you awake.
Oh, God. I got to watch that? Oh, God, no.
Watch that be the game that Danny Dimes puts up 7 touchdowns, 500 yards.
I would lose my shit, but I'm not putting out hope for that. Oh, Giants and Cowboys next week? Oh, God. Oh, God, that means I have to deal with Gwendon? Oh, God.
Oh, yeah, for all week I'll have to deal with her.
Oh, God. I don't want to. I don't want anything to do with it. We got a dynamic kickoff return here. Jets up to the 24-yard line where, who's that? Gibson, I think, is knocked out of bounds. And that is where the Jets will go ahead and take over. Oh, God.
But Sunday, the 1 p.m. game, Eagles against Saints, that should be a good one for me.
That'll be fun. Hey, listen, you never know what can happen. I'm hoping it's fun for me so I can do what I want to do. But look, because here's the thing. When it comes to next Thursday, you're going to be in a bit of a conundrum because it's going to be fun to make fun of me and the Giants. But that means then you're also kind of rooting for the Cowboys, and you can't really do that either. So
no, I could bash both teams.
Whoa!
Damn.
What a getaway from me! Hit 5 yards in the backfield, and Braylon Allen goes ahead, breaks it. He gets only about a yard, maybe 2, but from what was basically a 5-yard loss, that's a hell of a run for the young kid.
Yeah, he almost got murdered.
He should have. How do you not wrap him up? What is wrong with you? That's the problem. Today's NFL, man, they don't know how to tackle. My God.
Well, because again, they don't know where to hit him. They're afraid of getting the flags, and now it's a hip drop.
It was Uche looking to get an Uche, and didn't.
Uchi.
Gucci, Uchi, We're so stupid.
Yeah, we are.
We are dumb. When we put the presentation bug up there, and it says two, come join us for watching 2 possibly drunk idiots. That's a very apt. We're not drunk, but we are idiots right now. That's for sure.
Our buddy's back in the chat. What's up, ELS?
ELS, my brother. Good to see you back in the chat. Thank you for joining us on this beautiful Thursday evening. As the Jets are just laying a hammer down for right now. 3rd and 4 coming up here for the Jets.
Oh, that's a little false start.
That's going to be a little bit of an offsides. I don't know if you could tell or not. It was a slight movement.
It was so early that he did his full steps.
And that was Moses. He was trying to part the Red Sea just a little too early.
I like that
the Harbaugh quote?
screenshot. Yeah, that was funny. It helped that he had signs.
Almost fall asleep in the first quarter, ELS. I get it. It was a little bit wonky, but now, Rodgers has been kind of moving the ball pretty good here. 3rd and 9 for the Jets. Back, big throw. That's going to be caught by Conklin.
Big hit.
And a big hit, but big first down as the Jets and Rodgers continue to move the ball very efficiently, very good so far. Here in the late first quarter, early second quarter. That's it. In the first quarter, I agree with ELS. It was punt. Nobody seemed to really get their legs. But honestly, since that third possession on, the Jets' offense has been clicking.
Yeah.
And if you're a Jet fan, this is exactly what you've been wanting to see from Rodgers. This is what you hoped to see last year and didn't happen. This is what you see now for this year, and it's this is what could have been. This is what could have been.
That's why I never agree. Not to start an argument with you, whatever, but that's why I didn't agree with you that you thought the Jets 49ers game in week 1 was a measuring stick game.
But it was.
So if this offense played the 49ers in the first week, how they're playing now, do you think it would be the same outcome?
We don't. But here's the thing. But we don't know because the Niners played so well and kept them off the field. That's still the point of a measuring stick game. Because the Jets right now, they're playing the Patriots. The Patriots aren't the 49ers. Even with the 49ers injuries, the Patriots still ain't the 49ers. So that's what I mean. It's yes, the Jets are looking good here against the Titans and Will Levis. Mr. I'm just going to try to give games away. And so far the Patriots, who, while they did win in Cincinnati and almost won last week at home, so they've looked better than what they're supposed to be. They still have massive offensive line problems. Their defense is still questionable. They have a lot of problems and a lot of questions there. So again, not quite the not quite that level of test.
Yeah.
Now, it depends as the season goes on. The Jets play. They're obviously going to play some other teams here that are going to give them more of a test as well, and those are going to be their other measuring stick games. But that doesn't mean that the first game against San Francisco was not a measuring stick game. I think it absolutely was.
Well, see you next week. 'Cause I think I saw they said they play the Vikings. The Jets do.
If they do, well, I mean, now that's the thing. When we first looked at the schedule, that didn't seem like a test. Now it actually looks like it might be a test.
Yeah.
Nobody in ELS's fantasy team on this one, so he's got not that much of a rooting interest, I guess, in this one. He's just kind of watching along here with us. I would like to have Will Levis have the worst game of his career this Sunday against the Packers. That's going to be some competition because he's already had some pretty bad fucking.
Yeah.
He's already had some bad ones there, ELS. So I'm not quite sure. I'm not sure how much more worse you want him to have. 1st and 10 after the 2-minute warning. Breece Hall kind of lets the ball out there as he crosses the out of bounds marker, but
Clock
going to gain about 9 yards. Stops the clock there. Saves some timeouts there for the JTS.
Nice little bounce out there. Ooh.
A little bounce. Yeah, peanut punch, but he was already out of bounds. So 2nd and 1 coming up here for the Jets. I like throwing the radio voice in there every now and then, you know.
Yeah, give it
2nd
a nice
and
switch up.
1.
Wake up the listeners.
WMBC. 6 seconds left on the clock, and it looks like we have a timeout. From somebody?
Maybe a challenge?
Well, it's inside 2 minutes. There can't be a challenge.
Well, the booth could challenge it, though.
What are they challenging?
The ball came out, so maybe the spot.
Yeah, but he was already out of bounds when the ball got knocked out.
It looked like the ball was already moving before he stepped out. Like the ball was still here,
So
but moving
it's like
around.
a half a yard difference. It's not even that much of a difference.
Again, you see how many flags these refs are throwing and how ticky-tack they are, so this wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, it's true. These refs, man. These fucking refs. Yes, I know. Jimbo brought that up, ELS, who's joining us in the chat. And if you want to join us in the chat, go ahead, like, share, subscribe. Once you subscribe, you can join us in the chat. Although right now, I believe I have it set to where if you want to join us in the chat, you just can. You don't even have to subscribe. If you just want to join, it's like a free trial thing. Come here, join us in the chat. If you like what we're doing, if you like just being a part of the community here, then you can go ahead and subscribe with us. But yes, I did see the news that, Jordan Love's been practicing. He was in full pads today practicing. And not looking bad. So the idea of him starting this weekend is not out of the question. Now, here's the thing. Would I, if I'm the Packers, would you start Jordan Love this weekend, Jimbo? You're the GM of the Packers. You're Gutekunst. Would you be starting Jordan Love this weekend?
And they're playing Tennessee, right?
They're playing Will Levis and the Tennessee Titans.
Give him one more week.
Me too.
And just do the same game plan you did last week. Heavy Josh Jacobs, a little bit of Malik Willis in there.
They're playing at Tennessee. Tennessee has the artificial surface, so that's another reason I'd be like, let's. And the way Malik Willis has been playing, he played kind of Justin Fields football, mistake free, didn't turn the ball over, managed the game well, had a couple of actually pretty decent plays, and were able to beat the Colts at home. And I don't think Tennessee's as good as the Colts are.
Now, I would actually maybe not have a healthy scratch. Like I would have him as my number 2 emergency quarterback, just in case Malik Willis gets hurt.
Right, have him on the field. I would have him activated, absolutely.
Yeah, that I would do.
Yeah, but I wouldn't. I wouldn't start him at Tennessee.
No. Because I'm pretty sure you're gonna get a couple of these from Will Levis.
So
see right there, here? Ball was out and he wasn't even out yet. He was close. Play was under review.
The ball was crossed over the line, so it's a yard change. Like really, you stopped the game for 5 minutes for that? Like, can't you just use replay assist and just do that quicker, easier? Like this is.
That's why I think next year they need to add more.
They need
things
to expand
to
the replay assist. Yeah, and
yeah.
Just be like, can we get this done a little quicker, please? Thank you, please, and thank you. So 2nd and 2
for a few plays,
and it may not make a difference because who knows? Aaron Rodgers might throw it for fucking 400 yards here. Let's see.
Yeah.
Nope, hands it off to Breece Hall, and that's going to be a first down.
First down anyways.
Gain of 3. So, clock keeps ticking, ticking, ticking into the future. Yeah, see? You came here for a football game, you got a musical. This is what we do here.
I've seen him live a couple times. He puts a hell of a show on.
I've been wanting to see George Thorogood in concert for a long time.
You got to.
Yeah, that's my boy.
He's another one I've seen a couple times.
You know.
Down to Kirby, too. And that's made it even better, I think.
Kirby's a nice little venue there in Wilkes-Barre.
Yeah.
Breece Hall with the handoff breaks off a good chunk, about 8 yards on the carry.
They just can't wrap him up in the backfield, either of the running backs.
And the Jets are going to call themselves a timeout.
Don't go to a commercial break. All right, at least you're
No, they're going to go to the commercial break in the box. That doesn't. I mean, what's the difference? We get to see weird camera views of the big air conditioner there. Like, I don't care.
I think it's a nice looking stadium.
See, that I agree with ELS. I think that's when they'll probably start him, is when they play the Vikings next week.
That'll definitely be
if
a
he's
start.
around it, like if he's already where he is now, to where he's practicing in full pads, kind of a full participant and everything like that, I say let him sit another week, let it heal a little bit more, and then have them go up against a division rival in the Vikings, and see how that works out. Because again, that's now shaping up to be a hell of a game the way Sam Darnold and the Vikings are playing. So
yeah.
2nd and 2 for the New York Jets. Rodgers in shotgun, takes a snap back, looks, throws deep, ball just out of the reach of Garrett Wilson. But there is a flag. A lot of those so far this half.
Let's see what we're up to here with flags.
That's Jabril walking off to the locker room early. We know he's got the illegal shift on the Jets. Either that or they're part of the Nazi party. I'm not sure.
We are up, not counting this one, we are up to 9 accepted penalties.
9 accepted penalties called. My God.
That's just ridiculous.
This is goddamn ridiculous. And again, on Sunday night, I think there was 22.
Jesus.
In the Chiefs game, I think there was 21 or 22. In the Sunday night game before that one, I think there was another like 21. Like, it's so bad with how many flags there are. It's like, I don't know. Something's got to change.
Yeah.
So 2nd and 7 now after the illegal Nazi shift on the Jets. Throw out of the backfield to Braylon Allen for not a first down amount. 31-30. Clock still ticking. Jets have 2 timeouts left. And they're going to take it on a 3rd and 5. So they let 5 seconds run off the clock before they call a timeout. Why? I don't know. Ask good old Robert Saleh.
I don't know who's worse, Robert Saleh or Nick Sirianni, with some of their decisions.
That's a legitimate question. Hey, Robert Kraft, how you doing, buddy? You still trying to bang young starlets and actresses? Hey, listen, you're a billionaire. You do it. Look at what Bill's doing with the 24-year-old. God bless him. God bless him, and God bless Viagra. That makes you got to put in the work. You know what I'm saying? So there's nothing wrong with that.
No,
we all need love in this life, Jimbo. We all need love. Whether it's
All
from
you
someone our
need
own
is
age or
love.
someone who just graduated college. One way or the other, we just need love in this world. 3rd and 5 with 29 seconds left. Rodgers in shotgun. Takes the snap. Back. Looks. Throws over the middle. That's going to be caught for a first down in the middle, but inbounds, clearly. And it's going to be the last timeout. So the Jets are out of timeouts.
That's questionable. I probably would have ran up there and spiked it. Save the last time out for the kicker.
That's what I mean. You always want to try to save that last time out to get the field goal unit out up there.
Yeah.
So, but with Rodgers, you're close enough. You can try to get a couple shots down to the end zone. You got
True.
24 seconds. If you can get it out of bounds or if you can get into the end zone, I think you're good.
And they got what? 20
24
30
seconds
yards?
left.
So you got about definitely 2, maybe 3 plays.
Mike Williams with a couple of targets so far in this game. We'll see. They are at the 27-yard line. Rodgers in shotgun. Takes the snap. Back. Looks. Throws. That was an ill-devised throw to begin with.
Yeah.
Without any timeouts. 2nd and 10 coming up here for the Jets. I think you got to go deeper sideline. That one was, even if he, it's a good thing he dropped it. If he would have caught it, that would have been terrible. Unlike Saquon, where he needed to catch it because you needed to run the clock out, and he was unable to do so.
I don't agree with all the hate he's getting over that catch.
I don't either because the play should have never been called.
Yeah.
That should not have been the play. The play should have been a handoff, not a throw. So, thus your bail healing for going outside of Kellen Moore's house on Wednesday. So
I did not do such a thing.
I did not hit her, Mark. I did not do it. Aaron Rodgers back, looks, throws, deep ball. That's going to be halfway into the stands on that one. As he gets a little arm around the shoulder and hand tap. Rodgers trying to argue with the official about there being something illegal happening.
He's chasing him.
Is there there's some kind of conversation going on?
Intentional grounding? Because it was uncatchable. That'd be one, but that's what they were talking about.
They're talking about it. I haven't seen a flag thrown or a call made, so no, it's still 3rd and 10. They got to reset the clock here.
Yeah.
Because the play clock's going all the way down, but they never reset it. Oh, there
it goes.
They just reset it. You gotta pump it. Pump it up. Pump that clock up. Pump it up. Hey, a functioning kicker. Something the fucking Giants don't have. Or we did, and we had an open roster spot, but they won't fucking put him on there. That fat, bolt-headed stooge.
That's what killed me about you guys. You had an open roster spot.
And he still didn't put the guy on there. Like a jerk. Patriots call a timeout now. Why, I don't know, but hey, whatever. Oh, look at that moon. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, the Jets are winning.
More. We should start a boy band. We have some vocals.
Jimbo, don't ever say those words in that kind of order again. Thank you. That's a bad moon rising right there.
Is that the blood moon? Is the witches rising?
The witches, Sturgeon's moon of blood that Taylor Swift sings about with the witches' coven and moths or something. I don't know. Mothman. 3rd and 10. Jets trying to get a score here at the end of the half. Throws outside to Wilson. That is incomplete. So 4th and 10 here. Jets trying to get a touchdown before the end of the half. We're unable to do so, and it will now be a field goal attempt by Mr. Zerline himself. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm talking about the Greg Zerline.
This is his 40th season playing.
He's been around for a minute. 45-yard attempt. Right in the middle of the field. Snap, hold, kick is up. And it is no good. That might have got tipped.
That was a knuckle puck.
I'm hoping that got tipped, because if that was just the way it was off his foot, holy shit. That's just what the funk happened with that? Snap, hold was, that's just a funky kick. What the fuck was that?
I mean, maybe the guy right near the center.
I didn't see it hit anybody's hand.
Yeah.
And the way he's looking, it's just like, wah, wah. You never want to see a kicker. Wah, wah. Aaron Rodgers is on the bench like, should have just let me throw it on 4th and 10. Would have been better than that. Well, I could have kicked a better field goal than that. I talked to Pat McAfee. I could have kicked better than that. So 7 seconds on the 35-yard line. Jacoby Brissett back, looks, throws across the middle. That's going to be caught. With 2 seconds left, 1 second left, and the Patriots will call a timeout with 1 second left as they are about the 47-yard line. Quincy, what a good name.
They got a chance now for a Hail Mary.
Something. I don't know how Brissett's arm is. I don't know how deep he can go. But he might, maybe. Oh, I forgot to change possession arrow, too.
I'm pretty sure he could go pretty deep.
That's what she said. Jacoby has been known to go fairly deep. If he puts in a little extra effort, if he goes a little hard, he can definitely get it deep. Brissett back, looks, he's got time, throws, gets hit as he throws the Hail Mary bomb. It is up, and it is knocked down, incomplete. And that's going to end the first half with the Jets up on the Patriots, 14 to only 3. Aaron Rodgers looks good so far this half. The Jets' offense looked good. That last drive, they weren't able to capitalize with any points as they had a missed field goal from Greg Zuerlein. But still with a hefty lead as they go ahead and talk to Robert Salah over here, Mr. Baldy McBold shithead, who I don't like as a coach, but I don't think a lot of people do. Jimbo, it's going to end your time here with us as you get ready to go. Any final thoughts on this game, on football in general, what to expect from the upcoming weekend here? What do we got?
Well, one, I can't get out of my head now that every time a kicker goes up for a field goal, our ideas of the moving goalpost.
I'm telling you, Raj, give us a call. We know what we're talking about, Raj.
Not looking forward to the Saints-Eagles game. I'm really not.
I very much am. I'm very much.
Oh, I know you are. That's why I'm trying to get in your head to it. Let's just watch the Commanders-Giants game. That's a better game. It
would be the Giants and Browns game. We already played the Commanders, so
same outcome. You'll lose by 7 field goals again. But no, as far as this game though, it's hard hitting. Even though it's 14-3 Jets, the thing that's killing the Patriots defense is their lack of tackling. They can't wrap the guys up. They're letting them break free, to have them 5 yards back, and they still get 4 or 5 more yards after they break the tackles. But so I think that's all I gotta say about that.
That's all I got to say about that. All right, well, we'll see you tomorrow when we're on here for the Friday forecast, giving you all our prognostications, if you will, our picks for who we have coming up this weekend in the NFL. And so that'll be the next time we see you. I will be back right after half for the second half here of the Jets and Patriots. I'll be here all by my lonesome. It'll just be me and you. ELS in the chat. If you want to come join us in the chat, like, share, subscribe. Come on, join us in the chat. It'll be fun. I promise. We'll have a good time. But until then, Jimbo, we'll see you later. And everybody else, I'll see you back here for the start of the third quarter.
See you later, guys.
back just in time here for the start of the second half. How are we doing out there, everybody? Welcome to the second half of Thursday Night Football. I am your boy King, hanging out with here. Jimbo has, of course, unfortunately left us because he has responsibilities. You know, I get it. I understand. But we're here to go the rest of the way, cover the rest of this game, see how this Jets-New England game finishes. I want to thank you so much for joining us here on Stay Tuned Sports. If you like what you're watching, please like, share, and subscribe. It really helps us out as we're trying to get closer and closer to monetization. All right. First down, handoff, and that's going to be a loss of about a yard there for the Patriots. Jets defense standing up big on the first play from scrimmage of the second half. Everybody gets their full compliments of timeouts here in the second half. Made myself some coffee. Got a little brownie going on there. Got a little brownie action. Ready to go. Hit the second half running here. Snap on second down. Throw. That is caught. And that's going to be about 4 yards short of the first down. We're going to have about 3rd and 4 coming up here for the Patriots as they go for a first down here and try to avoid a 3-and-out on their first possession of the second half. I had the Aaron Rodgers stat here for the first half. Where was it? We'll get to it right after this 3rd and 4 play. Brissett in shotgun back, takes the snap. Pressure from the Jets defense, throws. It is off the mark as Brissett was getting pressured. That is going to be 4th down. Brissett took a bit of a shot. He seems to be a little shaken up. Helped to his feet by his teammates as he jogs off the field. But that's something to keep an eye on because that Jet defensive line has been making hell for Brissett so far in this game. He took a really big hit as he jumped up in the air trying to get it out there and landed very hard with a couple Jets on top of him. So 4th and 4. Here comes the punt for the Patriots. It is off. It is away. And that's going to be returned up to about, what I want to say, the 33, if my vision is correct on where those numbers are. So, not a great punt overall, as we're seeing here. Been busy this week, ELS. I see that. Yeah, I'll tell you what. It's as somebody who's me and Jimbo trying to start this YouTube channel. We've had this podcast for a number of years. It's been on and off. I was off the podcast. I started the podcast back in 2016, along with Jimbo. It was mine and Jimbo's. Then I had to leave it. It kind of lay dormant for a while. Jimbo started it up again himself back in 2018. Which is why you see in the logo it says established 2018. That's kind of when it was reestablished. And I joined again, I want to say, a couple of years ago, again, on a bit of a regular basis. And again, this is just doing a podcast. And so now this is us trying to start up the YouTube, which I was like, once we're able to, I really wanted to move this to YouTube. And the trying to start up a YouTube is it's a bit of a challenge. It's a bit hard. And I think that's something a lot of people don't get or understand is how hard it is to kind of start something up. And yes, see here, you've been doing this for 4 years, and you're up to 880 subs. It really takes a while and it's not just you. It's not just it's everybody I've ever heard of. Like I said, I look at some of the other ones out there. Like I look at some of the big ones who do the things that we're doing here, like Tom Grassi, Brandon Perna, Urinating Tree. Those guys that do that kind of stuff. And other ones, and that's it. You see Tom Grassi, he's up, I believe, to 700,000 now. You see Perna, he's up to like 550 or something thousand subscribers. But they've been doing it for 10 years. They've been doing it for a very long time. So they've also gone through this. So again, this is the hard part, and this is the part that me and Jimbo discussed. Is like the hard work that you put into doing this. is you're not going to see like that immediate result. You're not going to see all of a sudden, oh my God, we've got, 50,000 subscribers. How great is that? Like, that's not going to happen. That's something that's never going to happen overnight. But it just takes consistency, and consistently making sure that you get the product out, making sure you get content out, and make sure you're on schedule, make sure you don't miss things, make sure you're there, and that you're entertaining, and that you're good in what you're doing. Like, it takes a lot, and so it's a lot of work to get this stuff going, and it doing the shorts is something that I've been trying to get onto and trying to work with. Again, it's very hard when it's just yourself trying to edit all the videos and get all the graphics done. Like, I try to do the graphics, I try to set up everything, I set up the lives, I do all that kind of stuff. So it's hard to do all of that. Aaron Rodgers on first down takes the snap, hands it off to Breece Hall, and he's going to get about 2 yards on that carry. And it's just rough, It's you have to treat it like a full-time job, even if don't have one like myself, for the various reasons that I have. You have to treat it like it's a full-time job, even when you're not making money on it, even when it seems like it's impossible that you won't ever make money on it. You have to keep pushing and keep trying. And I do like we're definitely gonna if you want, pop the link for your channel there. If I would imagine the channel is the same name as your username, so maybe I'll put a link into the description there for you, and get you some. Aaron Rodgers takes a step. He's going to run for a first down. Hit a little late out of bounds. There's going to be no flag, as he was kind of on the line there. I guess they're going to let it go with Aaron Rodgers, but he gets up. He's good. No Achilles pop on that one. And so he's good. So yeah, I'll definitely put a link in there for you. I definitely want to go ahead and share that around, and share you around, and hopefully get some people there. And he was out of bounds when he was hit. That should have been a flag. And I'm not gonna lie to you. I have watched a lot of train videos on YouTube, so I might have actually seen one of your train videos and maybe not even known it. But definitely, you're gonna have a subscription coming your way from us here at Stay Tuned Sports. And again, I wouldn't mind doing that. Same name and username. There you go. Boom. So anybody out there who wants to go see some of these train videos, like I said, I've watched more than a few. Go check out ELS Train Tuber 501. My man out there putting in good work there on his YouTube channel, and he definitely deserves your love and support. And so go give that to him out there if you're watching along with us. Also, if you're watching along with us, give us a little bit of love support. Like, share, subscribe. Helps us out immensely. We can also check out our donation station. Links are down in the description, as well as our merch store. And our Discord is down there as well, if you want to link to that as well. 2nd and 6 here for the Jets. Hand off to Breece Hall once again, and he's going to get some tough running. He's going to be about a half a yard short of the first down. Closer to a full yard as they mark him. I thought it was a little closer than that. And it's going to be 3rd and 1 for the Jets coming out. And that was actually Braylon Allen, sorry. I thought it was 20. It was 0. Upper Wisconsin and Upper Peninsula of Michigan. I got to tell you, if there's places I could move, like I want to go more north. Like I want to move to like either New Hampshire, or I would love to go up to be a Youper up there in the Upper Peninsula, or even northern Wisconsin, northern Minnesota. I don't care. Somewhere up north. Someplace that isn't Canada, but is close enough. That's going to be a pass for a first down just across the first down marker, about 2 yards across the first down marker there for Aaron Rodgers and the Jets. And they get a fresh set of downs. So I guess that makes sense with the whole Packers thing. I guess that makes sense. That makes a lot of geographic sense as to why you like those Green Bay Packers. Nothing like coffee late at night that then keep you up until 3 o'clock in the morning. But needed something. I got a little perk. I got a little perky going on here. As we see a Jet fan rub snot from his nose all over his hand. That's great. It's not disgusting at all. Jets take the snap, but the play clock had run all the way down. That is a flag down. I don't think they got a timeout either. I think that's going to be... Nope. They did the thing. They did the thing they always do. That's going to be a timeout for the Jets. So no penalty, but they do lose a timeout early here in the second half. Early timeout lost in the second half, which is not what you want to do. But yeah, like as sure as you know, ELS is as anybody else out there who has a YouTube channel is trying to start a YouTube channel that's not part of a corporate YouTube channel or corporation. That's just somebody they're trying to start. It's hard. It's hard work. It's hard work. You're always constantly trying to find new content to put out there, trying to make yourself look presentable, look good on the thumbnails. You're trying to see which thumbnails work, which thumbnails don't. How long should the content be? What are we doing? This, that, and the other thing. And you're always just trying to push it out and see what works and what does. And some days you get you get some feedback and you get some good stuff, and you're like, oh, all right, I feel a little bit better about myself. Other days you put out stuff, we do a live stream and it doesn't get that many views, or it doesn't get, we don't get any subscriptions, and the next thing you know, you get very discouraged about it. On a 1st and 10 run, Byron Allen there gets 3 yards, I want to say, maybe 4 yards on that carry. And it just seems like, some days it seems like it's never going to get any better, and that you're never going to go ahead and get where you want to go or achieve the goals that you're looking for. But it's at those times that you have to make sure and remember not to get discouraged and not to get upset by it, and just be like, just to know that this is part of the process, that it's going to take a while. You got to grind. It's going to be a long grind. And that's what you have to be prepared for. That's what we're prepared for here, is just to kind of do the long grind. Aaron Rodgers takes a snap, looks to go long, but then throws short underneath there again to Allen. And that's going to be 3rd down. 3rd and manageable. He only gained about, I want to say, 3 or 4 yards on that one as well. So it's 3rd and manageable, about close to 3rd and short. Allen comes off the field for a little bit of a blow here. 7 plays, 32 yards so far on this Jets drive. As we're seeing some people talk some people trying to give Aaron Rodgers some shit on Twitter, which is for the normal. Rodgers in shotgun, takes the snap, looks, throws. Pocket is collapsing a little bit. He now rolls all the way out to his right, throws. That's going to be caught for a 1st down by Conklin. Rodgers showing he's still got the moves at the age of 40. What is he, 40 or 41 now? With the surgically repaired Achilles, he is putting in the work. Damn, that's good coffee. Sometimes you ever just have coffee and just be like, man, that's good coffee. That's me right now. Enjoying a cup of coffee late at night, watching the New York Jets and the New England Patriots play football. Is there a better way to spend a late September evening? I don't know about you. I don't think so. This is very nice. Here on the 19th of September. It is the 19th, right? Yeah, it is. I thought so. And what is this going on now? Play clock runs down again, and the Jets are taking another timeout. I'm not a fan of that. I got to tell you, at some point, I would say just the 5 yards I think is worth more than a timeout. Or the timeout is worth more than 5 yards. I'd be willing to give up 5 yards to keep the timeout. It's just how I look at it and how I would do it. Let's see. Wife brought home a brownie from work today. It's very nice. Very nice. I see it's even got a little flour on it. It's so lovely. Not a bad brownie. A little cakey. I'm not a big cakey brownie guy. I'm more of a chewy brownie guy. I don't know about anybody else out there, but I like a nice chewy brownie. The brownie gets too cakey, at that point it's chocolate cake. Just give me cake then. But that's not a bad brownie. It's a little on the cakey side, but it's still not like full cakey. It's still got a little bit of the denseness that you want in your brownie. So, not bad. I'm an ends guy too. Give me the ends. I like a nice, harder, chewier end on a brownie. Let's go. Now you're talking. Now you're talking good stuff. That's good times. But yeah, this is what I'm saying. Like, when it comes to doing a YouTube channel, like I said, we started this with the understanding that it was gonna take a long time to see any kind of progress, or any kind of return on what we were doing, and it's been that way for a little bit, and that's what it's hard to kind of get the mind around that. Like, you want to see, like, that instant. Look at all the hard work I put in. Look at all the things I've done here. I've put time and effort and hours and hours and hours into this. Why isn't it instantly becoming big or great or it's like, that's not how things work. So I think that's a mental thing that not just me, but I think a lot of people out there who are starting the YouTube channels that they have to get over and try to push through, is that initial, first couple years of doing hard work and having not a lot of return on it, and if you can push through that, I think you'll start seeing the dividends pay off. And any of the successful YouTube people you see, outside of the corporate ones, have been that way. Like I say, I bring up Tom Grassi, I bring up Brandon Perna for those reasons, is because they put in the effort and put in the grind and worked and worked and worked, and had those early years where they didn't have a lot, and now have built themselves a nice little niche. And as a first down pass, that's going to be a gain of about 6 yards out there to Hall. A pass from Aaron Rodgers, and it's going to be second down at about 4 now, I want to say. That'll be second down 4. 7:24 left here in the third quarter. Clock ticking. Jets down to only one timeout after having to take 2 early ones when the play clock ran down 2-0. But the Jets are threatening. They are in the red zone. They are at the 10-yard line here on 2nd and 4. Pass out to Garrett Wilson. Garrett Wilson trying to break free. Can't quite get to the end zone. Gets down to the 2-yard line. Good enough for a first down. It will be 1st and goal for the New York Jetropolitans. As I'll say this, Aaron Rodgers is just looking good. And speaking of Brandon Perna, I see him on Twitter here saying Aaron Rodgers is looking like he's back. I cannot disagree. And then there's a bunch of people underneath, obviously, just shitting on him. But that's, people hate for nothing. 1st and goal. Rodgers back. Looks. Throws. Caught. That's going to be a touchdown for the New York Jetropolitans. That's a score. That's a score. Let's see. Do I still have the same one on here? Or did it get moved? Hold on. Let's see. As the Jets go up 20-3. And now here comes the extra point. Zerline's last field goal kick was a real wobbler. This one kicks straight through the uprights. A lot better kick on the extra point. That makes it 21-3. And the Jets have quite the commanding lead here on Thursday night against their division rival, the New England Patriots. And you're seeing a lot of people on Twitter just talking about Rodgers back. Rodgers is being back. Well, poor Boston Connor from the Pat McAfee show. Aaron Rodgers is completely back, and the Patriots just happen to be the team playing the Jets when it happens. No shame in it at all. No shame. No shame, Boston Connor. You just, again, you lived your entire life with a dynasty. So you get, it's your time. It's your time now. That's all. For the Patriot fans there who are under like 30 years old, this is your time now. This is your time to live the life of a Patriot fan pre-Brady and Belichick. This is what Patriot football was. Even, I'll say pre-Parcells, because Parcells gave you guys a Super Bowl appearance and a lot of good years there in New England. So you got to go all the way back probably to the Pat the Patriot days to really remember what it was like to be a bit. That's what I mean. Patriot fans that are like kind of honestly 40 and younger, like Patriot fans who are my age remember very vaguely from their childhood the Patriots being bad. But you'd have to be almost 50 to really have a good, clear memory of the Patriots being the awful franchise that they were for most of the 70s and 80s. Again, they did have a rare Super Bowl run, kind of a miracle Super Bowl run in '85, where then they got mollywopped by the Bears, who nobody was going to beat the Bears that year anyway, except the Dolphins did on a Monday night, where the Dolphins I don't think made the playoffs that year, but they were able to go ahead and beat an undefeated Bears team on Monday Night Football. This is it. This is the price you pay for having a 20+ year, 6 Super Bowl, 9, winning 6 Super Bowls, going to 9 Super Bowls, being in the AFC Championship game almost every year. This is the price you pay for that, And that's the other thing I think about with Chiefs fans. Like, people kind of shit on Chiefs fans now. Oh, Chiefs fans are terrible. Oh, they're all this kind of stuff. No. Let's not forget, the Chiefs are not that far removed from being an absolute joke of a franchise. Even when they hired Andy Reid, they weren't that great in their first year or two. They improved, but the Chiefs were a pretty awful goddamn team, and for a long time. So let's relax on putting the Chiefs down, fans as well. And again, as time goes on, their time will end, and it'll be somebody else's turn to jump in there. And try to become the next dynasty, the next big one. It's rare that you get something like this where you go from a dynasty to a dynasty like we've done from the Patriots to the Chiefs. But here we are. It's rare, but it does happen, and it has happened here. That's going to be a dynamic touchback there on the kickoff, and the Patriots will get the ball at the 30. Drake May throwing the ball, getting ready. They're going to throw him in there with this offensive line against this Jets defense. I wouldn't do that. ELS in the chat here. My mom's fantasy football team is happy with Rodgers and Wilson. Oh, she's got Wilson and Rodgers. Your mom's team is doing real nice. This is a real nice time to be ELS's mom. She might, depending on how the rest of it goes and who she's facing. There's off to a good start. It's off to a good start for this week. Big pass from Brissett. That's going to be caught past the 50-yard line onto the Jets 48. That's going to be a first down. Big passing play from Jacoby Brissett as the Patriots start off their second drive of the second half with a big play. Big play action. Oh, he took a shot, though. Man, that Patriot offensive line is not good. Poor Brissett's just getting beat to shit back there. So 1st and 10 now from inside Jets territory, a rare place the Patriots have been. It's in the Jets 48-yard line, takes the snap back, looks, play action, looks to throw. That's going to be complete to the tight end. And he's going to break it out for even more. First down, Ed Moore down to the 30, 29, 28-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 20 yards for Hooper. Mr. Hooper gets himself a 20-yard gain. And the Patriots, all of a sudden, moving the ball. 5:20 left here in the third quarter. Surprising. I got to say that. Patriots actually moving the ball. A bit of a surprise. As they are now already within field goal range. Although at this point, I think you need more than field goals. You're going to need touchdowns. So I think you're in 4-down territory no matter what here if you're the Patriots. Brissett back. Throws. Again, wide open receiver. Caught. That's going to be a gain of about 6 yards. Second down. They keep on cutting over to May. I don't know what's going on. Are they going to put him in? Are they not? Are they just talking about him? I don't know. But you have 2nd and 4 here after that 6-yard gain. Brissett, shotgun back, looks, throws to the sideline, just out of the reach of the receiver and the defenders, if we're being honest. That could have gone either way. That was Tyquan Thornton was the intended receiver. Just not quite tall enough for that one. Ooh, that's good. Have I mentioned how good this coffee is? This is good goddamn coffee. You know who actually has good coffee? And we're like, I I don't know if you have it wherever you guys live or whoever you're watching. Lidl. It's like a little. It's kind of like an Aldi, but that's just a different name. Oh, was that caught or almost picked? And there's flags out. They're gonna say interference. What? No, that can't be. What are we doing here? What's the call? You can't be doing stuff like that. The officials are so bad here. They're going to call holding on the offense and pass interference on the defense. Those penalties will offset, and that'll be replay the down. So the flag don't even matter. That's great. Let's see. Your mom's already up to 56.5 points so far on a Thursday. Damn, that's pretty good. And she has a 76% chance to win. That's not a bad way to start your fantasy week. That is not a bad way to start at all. And Rodgers and Wilson may not be done. That's what I mean too. That point number can definitely go up. Brissett back, looks as though there's another flag that's going to be holding. That's caught down to the 2-yard line, but that is going to be coming back. That is in the area of holding. So move the Patriots back again. Here's the call, holding. You're trying caramel apple coffee from Aldi's. I want to try that. The one I was talking about, it's just, I think it's called Gold Label from Lidl, and it's got these very heavy. It says imported from Germany. Kind of like Aldi's would be. Like I said, it's the same. It's a German company. It's the same thing, kind of like a discount grocer, but it's again, it's basically Aldi's just with a different name. And it's really good. And the coffee they have there is by far some of the best I have. It comes in the old school vacuum packed bricks, like in the aluminum brick there. And it's just so good. It's nice chocolate notes on it. It's a real good tasting coffee. Brissett tries to throw. That's going to be intentional grounding as he takes yet another hit from that New York Jets defensive line. He just tried to get rid of it while he was in the grasp. That's a clear intentional grounding. So that'll be lost. 5-yard penalty, loss of down. Oh, no, they're going to call holding again. I thought it was that, but that penalty will be declined. Okay, I thought it was intentional grounding. So that's just what I thought. But that's going to move the Patriots all the way back, maybe out of field goal range. But now I kind of want to try that because listen, I love caramel apple. I love anything apple, anything fall, like that. Anything apple, clearly, anything fall flavored. I do love pumpkin spice. I don't care. You call me a basic bitch. I even call me basic bitch. That's fine. But I like a nice pumpkin spice creamer, pumpkin spice coffee. The pumpkin spice beer you can leave to Jimbo. Jimbo loves the pumpkin spice beer. Doesn't like the pumpkin spice coffee. I like the pumpkin spice coffee. The pumpkin spice beer that's a step too far for me. But apple, like I love apple cider, like hard apple cider. I'm a big hard apple cider guy. More on the dry side than sweet, but I like apple cider. That's really I like that. I mean, fall is just my favorite time of year anyway. So anything like that anything that's kind of like that fall-y, caramel, apple-y, pumpkin spicy, any kind of like the cinnamon and citrus notes. Like I love all that stuff. It's really good. And the Patriots are going to have to go ahead and punt. It's going to be caught at the 9 and returned up to the 12. And that is where the Jets will start their next drive. Oh, McDonald's had an apple pie Keurig coffee cup? I didn't know that. I used to have a Keurig machine, and then we got rid of it. We have the Ninja coffee machine here. Does the iced coffee. It can do cappuccinos. It can do, has the milk frother thing on the side. My wife wanted it really badly. I have a fiance, but I call her my wife. So technicalities, I guess. But yeah. But we used to have that. We used to have a Keurig, and it was just the main reason we ended up getting rid of it is because we drank too much goddamn coffee. Like we were just popping Keurig cups in. It was just like, we're spending too much money on the cups. Let's just get a regular coffee machine. Well, we didn't get a regular one. We got the Ninja, So we could do all the cool stuff. So she has iced coffee in the summertime, and she could do the frothy stuff and the cappuccino stuff and the espresso stuff. It does all the cool little things on it. But I'd like to try that. I would definitely like to try like an apple coffee. I try to stay away from. See, this is the thing too. When it comes to certain coffees, like some of them are like some of the coffees that are like flavored as the coffee, like just as you brew it, and it's supposed to have the flavor with it. Sometimes those come off as a little chemically tasting. And I do think back to like the Dunkin' coffees, like you can buy in the bag or buy in the Keurigs or something like that, and it's like, oh, this is pumpkin spice flavored coffee. And I made it the one time, and it tasted super chemically, and like I was immediately put off by it. Like I didn't like it. Now for like the flavorings, I would normally go with like a creamer. I'll go like a pumpkin spice creamer, put it into regular coffee, and it tastes pretty good. So I get it. Like sometimes when it comes to the flavored coffee grounds themselves or flavored coffee beans, I'm a little weary about who does it, and not like Dunkin'. I'm pretty off of if it's flavored. Some of the other companies, maybe some of the smaller companies or companies I like, maybe I'll give them a shot, but it's a really hit or miss when it comes to some of those flavored coffees. As I said, I'm not a huge fancy coffee guy. Like I like a flavored coffee. Like again, like I said, I like the pumpkin spice. I like the idea of having like an apple caramel coffee. Like I would for fall. Absolutely, I'll do that. But also, I'm just a guy who will sit there, just give me my French vanilla creamer and a cup of the Lidl gold label coffee that they have is perfect. And it's so much cheaper than the other ones. You get this like pound brick of coffee, and it's like $5. Whereas like if you want to go get something that's like that or a little less of like $8 or something like that, it's close to $10 or $12 now. You look in the stores, it's crazy. It's crazy. The price of some of the groceries is now. So that's why Lidl's a godsend. Lidl, Aldi's, places like that, that's the place to go shopping. You want to go shopping at like a ShopRite or something like that, that's a little much. 2nd and 9 coming up here for the Jets after a 1-yard gain on their first down play. I have seen that in the stores. The Eggo waffle creamers, they have a couple different ones. I've also seen, the one I saw too was they have like the Eggo waffle syrup pancake moonshine or whatever that was. I don't know if I could try that or not. That stuff just seems like diabetes in a jar. I don't know. 2nd down play, given to Byron Allen again. Or why do I keep on saying Byron Allen? That's not Byron Allen. Byron Allen was a basketball player, wasn't he? I keep on saying Byron Allen like a moron. Braylon. That's why I say Byron. It's Braylon. But yeah, I saw that. I remember when I saw. I think it was last year. They had like the Eggo waffle creamy moonshine or something like that, and I looked at that, and that looks just like straight up diabetes. So I was like, I don't know about that. I would try it. Again, I like maple syrup is not a bad flavor. Give it a shot in the coffee. I think it would taste good. I think that would taste good. Aaron Rodgers on 3rd and 2, pass all the way down to the 40-yard line. That's going to be caught by Conklin, and that's going to be another New York Jet first down. But oh god damn it, ladies and gentlemen, we have another flag. My dear sweet Lord. I really should have put a flag counter up here at halftime. I really should have done that because it's so bad. These officials and their flags are just ruining. Oof, that one might be though. If that's going to be the flag against Rodgers, that's definitely a late hit. That is a super late hit. You can't. Okay, yeah, no. Okay, I'm mad at all the flags coming out, but that one is an absolutely justifiable one. Holy shit. It was a massive late hit. They're saying no foul. Personal foul. So they're still saying it's personal foul for something, but not for that. I don't know what call that was. Either way, that's going to be 15 yards on the end of the run. But wow. Let's see. In your house, you're known as the guy who tried the worst stuff. I tried the Coca-Cola. I saw that there's the Coca-Cola Oreo beverage, and that there's also an Oreo Coca-Cola flavored cookie. My fiance saw that too, and she's a little. She kind of wants to try it just because you want to. Like when Coca-Cola came out with that soda that apparently tasted like space. I had that. I don't know if that's what space tastes like, but if it tastes like ass, maybe space tastes like ass. I don't know. Aaron Rodgers on first down. That's going to be caught, and that's going to be another first down for the New York Jets. Is that Conklin again? That Rodgers to Conklin connection working real good here. But yeah, I saw that. So that might be something that happens. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe we'll pick that up and I'll do that during one of the live streams. I'll do a Coca-Cola Oreo drink and Oreo Coca-Cola cookie taste test during one of these streams and see if I die of diabetes. I already have diabetes, so I can't get it again. Oh, they called it 2nd and 1, not a first down, but it doesn't matter because they hand the ball off, and that'll be a first down for the New York Jetropolitans. See, that was my thing. I was betting that the Oreo cookie flavored, like the Coca-Cola flavored Oreo cookie would taste better than the Oreo flavored Coca-Cola drink. That was my thought process. But you're saying that the Coca-Cola Oreo drink actually tastes pretty good. Maybe I'm gonna try it. Maybe I'll give it a shot, and we'll see. Now I'm gonna have to pick it up. Maybe I'll do it for Sunday. Maybe we'll pick it up on when I go to the store this weekend, and pick up each one, and we'll see. So now you're gonna have to join us ELS on Sunday for the Eagles versus Saints and see what I think about it and see because I'll tell you what, if you're wrong and it tastes like ass, I'm gonna let you know about it. We have another flag on this play. 17 seconds left in the third quarter. And this flag's going to be a personal foul against the New York Jets. One of the offensive linemen. Not exactly sure what he did, but clearly he did something that was a foul of a personal nature. Let's see here. 78, Simpson. Let's see. What did he do? Oh, blindside block? I don't know. No, the second one. That's what did it. It was not the first blindside block. That was fine. It's just he was already on the ground. Play seemed like it was kind of over, and then he hit on him. So, yeah. So that's clear penalty. 2nd and 25 now. Coming up here for the New York Jets. This is going to be coming from the Patriots' 46-yard line. Rodgers back and gets sacked. So they're all the way back in their territory. This is going to be 3rd and the highway. And now Moses for the Jets is down on the ground and he is writhing in pain. He is seriously injured. Medical staff out there trying to help him immediately. He is in a massive amount of pain. You don't like to see that. You don't like to see that. Oh, he got rolled up right on the back of his leg. You didn't see anything really. Oh, no, it was his other leg. Oh. That might be an ACL. That might be something with the knee. Clearly it'll be something with the knee. Oh, dear sweet Lord, that sucks. That sucks. That's terrible. Yeah. They put Pop Rocks in New York, so I guess to simulate the fizz of the soda. That's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty cool. Now I'm excited. I gotta try it. Now I'm excited to try this. I'm excited to try myself a little A little Coca-Cola Oreo challenge here, almost. So I'm definitely going to have to find and see if they have it at my local grocery establishments. They should. They kind of pump those things out everywhere. I saw the space one they had was everywhere when that first came out. I want to say that was like 2 years ago, something like that. Those things were everywhere. So, and then they did another one. The first one was the space one. Then they did one was it supposed to taste like love or something? I forget. It was like that was the thing. It was like Coca-Cola was doing like abstract flavors. Oreo's not exactly an abstract flavor, but it definitely is a one-off. So I'm wondering how this is going to be. And we have a Walmart right here in town, so that might be something I do this weekend. Go stop off at Walmart, pick them up. See if they don't have them in my regular grocery outlets. I'll go and check it out there. Go to the Walmart and check it out and see what they got. And I'll tell you what, too, Walmart has groceries at almost like a Lidl, Aldi-esque reasonable price. Compared to some of the other grocery stores that are around here anyway. So that might be a better place to check anyway for the Oreo drinks, just to see if they have them, and if they have the cookies as well, and see if we'll do that. So now I'm excited. There's something to look forward to on Sunday, because I know it's hard to look forward to the Giants games on Sundays. They're really hard to look forward to right now. And that's good to see Moses walking off the field on his own power. He's limping, but that's, considering how that looked and how much in pain he looked in, the fact that he was walking off on his own power, even with a limp, is a great and fantastic sign there for the New York Jets. So, again, it's 3rd and 33 and a third. You got a 3rd and 33 and a third chance of winning. That's sacrifice. I don't know if you're familiar with that, but... the old Big Papa Pump promo. Third, and the third. Oh, so we came back just in time for the end of the third quarter. So you guys came back from commercial just to go back to commercial? Come on, Amazon. Come on, Amazon. Do better than that. Do better than that. But yeah, now I'm excited for that. So I can try that. I'm also going to try to look around for this for the apple caramel flavored coffee. We don't have an Aldi's around here, unfortunately. But we do have, there's some specialty shops and there's some other stuff around. I'm going to look around to see if I can find any of those flavored coffees and give those a shot too. Okay, it's fall. It's my favorite time of year. So anything apple flavored, apple caramel flavored, pumpkin flavored any kind of, like I said, the spicy citrus, like the cinnamon citrus kind of thing. I'm all over that. I'm all over it. So I'm ready. I'm really excited to try that. Let's see. Coca-Cola Creations got some weird soda. Starlight. That was the spacey one, I believe. The Marshmallow, Dream World, Move, Ultimate, Y2000. Yeah, that's what I said. They had a real couple ones out there that were like the abstract flavors. I'm not sure. Like I said, I already had the Starlight one, and I was like, interesting. Not sure about it. Not sure. I think my wife actually still has the bottle. She had the bottle, and I tasted mine. And she saw my face when I tasted it. She's like, I'm not going to try it. I think we still have it, though. Hold on. Let me see what I have here. Yes, we do. Can't believe it, but yeah, still got it. There it is. Starlight. Unopened for a couple of years. What's the date on this? May 2nd of 22 was the expiration for this. So yeah, we've had this for a little bit, but this was not the best tasting. Was not a big, huge fan of this one. So definitely would. But again, I'll try anything once. Like I said, I tried it. I'll try anything once. That's why I'm anxious to try the Oreo one, see how that works out. And see how that works. And maybe here's the other thing too. As a bit of a booze guy myself, maybe you could use someone as a mixer. I wonder if having like a Jack and Coke, but with one of these. Imagine having a Jack and Coke, but with a marshmallow Coca-Cola. Like, how does that change the equation on that kind of quick little cocktail? I mean, that's interesting. It's interesting to me, see how that would work out. Using some of these sodas as like a mixer or something. Again, 3rd and 33 to start here the fourth quarter. The Jets are just kind of put it out the side for a screen. Get a couple yards there. Gibson with a decent game, but on 3rd and 33, you don't have too many plays written up for that one, so the Jets are going to be content just to punt here at the start of the fourth quarter. After what was a promising drive, kind of got hurt by some penalties and a sack. Yeah, I tasted there had like a little bit of raspberry in there too, because I know like there's one of the nebula clouds out there that the molecular structure of the cloud is like a very raspberry flavor. Punt is away, caught at about the 14. He tries to run up. He gets to about, I want to say, the 15 or 16 and gets thrown all the way back. And there's a little bit of extracurricular activity. And there's going to be a flag on the play as well. But yeah, I remember it had like a little raspberry flavor too, because of that idea that the space kind of has the molecular structure of one of those nebula clouds out there has like a raspberry flavor, the way the molecules in it are. And I know there's also another molecule nebula cloud out there that apparently is the same structure as beer or alcohol anyway. So that'd be an interesting part of space to fly through. I'd be an astronaut for that. Oh, see, you can't throw swings. That's going to be a penalty on the Jets. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Oh, I want to get rid of the flag. Not that. So the Patriots do have the ball. They're going to have it in pretty decent field position after the penalty. But yeah, no, you look at some of those Coca-Cola flavors. I wonder how that would mix as like a mixer with like a rum. You do a little rum and Coke. You do a little Jack and Coke. With imagine doing a rum and Coke with an Oreo rum and Coke. I'd be interested, especially if you did it with like a spiced rum. You did like with a Kraken or something. I'd be interested to see how that works. First down, handoff for the Patriots. That's going to be, who's that? Stevenson, and he's going to gain about. Oh, is there a fumble? They're scoring a fumble. The Jets saying they got up, and the refs agree with them as well. Jets get the fumble recovery. Turnover on the first play of the drive. After the Patriots seem to be set up pretty well after the penalty, they get a fumble, and the Jets recover. My great googly moogly. I can't tell. Is the ball out? When did that ball leave? I mean, the Jets clearly recover. Everybody's in the way. No, yeah, that ball's out. That ball's out before he's down. That's Jet ball, baby. That is going to be New York Jets ball. All right, ELS, thank you so much for joining us tonight. You have yourself a great, great evening. Get some sleep. Jimbo, that's why Jimbo left us. He's got to go get some sleep. There are responsibilities here on Thursday. Everybody's got work on Sunday, or Friday, except for me, like I was talking about before. But I'll make sure to put your link in the description and send your stuff out there and that we subscribe, and we'll do all that for you. And, I'll be here on Sunday trying out those Oreo drinks and cookies to see how they work. Thank you so much for joining us, ELS, in the chat. And again, if you want to join us in the chat, feel free to go ahead. Like, share, subscribe. Join us in the chat. Have you guys, has anybody else out there had this Oreo Coca-Cola drink? Has it been any good? You tell us. You let us know. ELS seems to think, he likes it pretty much. He says it tastes dead on nuts there. For an Oreo, the Oreo Coca-Cola drink. So I'm interested in what you think, too. 2nd and 6 coming up here for the Jets. Rodgers just going to hand it off here, and that's going to be back to the line of scrimmage for Davis and no further. So it's going to be 3rd and 6 now here for the Jets. Jennings for the Patriots gets up a little shaken. He's going to get called off the field. He was going to go back to the huddle, but they're doing a little change of personnel. So he comes off. He's the one who was able to trip him up, but he kind of landed on his shoulder real awkwardly and hard, so that is going to be... that's going to be bad there. Looks like the Patriots are going to show him blitz. Amazon says they're showing blitz here. They're trying to come Rodgers. Rodgers goes, get picked up and caught by Mike Williams. What a catch. What a throw. First down, New York Jets. Aaron Rodgers, ladies and gentlemen, is cooking. He is cooking in this game. His stats are showing, as we saw our friend in the chat, ELS, his mom's got Aaron Rodgers in the fantasy league that she is in, and she's cooking right now too. So good luck for her. Rodgers back. I mean, this is the thing. The guy he's a 4-time MVP. He's only 2 years removed from winning back-to-back MVPs. He had the unfortunate injury last year, and people wanted to say he was washed. It's like, you got to put a pause on that. You got to put a pause on that. Trips to his right. Rodgers rolls to his right, looking for a pass, looking for somebody open. He's going to just pull it down. He's going to run, takes a slide. He gets touched. No flag for a hit. He might be looking for one, but that's not enough of a hit, Rodgers. That's what I would say. It's not, I know you're sliding, but I know it wasn't that much of a hit. Second down coming up for the Jets as they're looking to go ahead and put more points on the board and ice this game away. 2nd and 8. There is 11:15 left here in the fourth quarter. Thank you so much for joining us. If you like what you're watching, like, share, subscribe. Join us in the chat. Come bullshit with us. And by us, I mean me, because Jimbo's no longer here. He bounced out after the first half. Here comes Roger. He hands it off to Allen. Allen is going to get about 6, close to 7 yards, I want to say. They're updating that Moses, the tackle for the New York Jets, obviously had the left knee issue. Walked off on his own power, but with a limp. Listed as questionable. I would say he's probably not coming back in this game. If we're being honest with each other, I don't think he's coming back in this game. And there is a Patriot down now currently with an injury. Looks like he's pointing toward his ankle. As we get a look here at Al Michaels and Kirk Herbstreit talking over this game. Let me go ahead and put the Starlight back here. Look at this. Is old ass bottle of soda. Pretty old. Back, baby. Jets got Denver and Minnesota coming up. Now, Minnesota game is going to be a little bit of a test here. See a measuring stick game. As Jimbo was saying earlier in the first half, Rodgers back, looks, throws, got him in the end zone, and just could not hang on. Mike Williams he was trying to make the same play he made on the last one. Just couldn't hold on to the ball. Great effort by Mike Williams, but it's going to be 4th down and 3, and the Jets are going to bring on the field goal unit. I say field goal. Should be field goal. Field goal. It's not a field goal. There's no gold on the field. Especially with Zerline's last kick. His last field goal attempt was atrocious. Let's see if he gets this one down. This one's a 28-yard field goal. This one from the right hash. Snap, hold, kick, up. This time, no doubt, 24 points now for the Jets, 3 for the Patriots. It is a full 3-touchdown lead for the Jets here as we are getting deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper into the fourth quarter. As I hit you with a little bit of that ASMR. Welcome to Thursday Night Football ASMR. Do you want to see how deep we can go? Because we can go so deep. Do you like it when we go deep? I know you do. Sorry. I can't tell if it's ASMR or just creepy. We'll see. It kind of skirts the line, I think. Let's see. What's going on the old Twitter X? Let's see what we got banging over here. Any good stats coming out? Jets ball. Yeah, okay, we got the Jets turnover. That turned into 3 points. No, and a lot of people had the complaint that I did at the end of the quarter. You had an injury timeout. They did the commercial. They went to commercial for injury timeout. They came back after the injury was done. You run 5 seconds off the clock to end the quarter, and then you go right back to a commercial break. Done. Like there's got to be a way to do that that isn't that. Like you have to do something better than that. And I saw this earlier today, too, on a couple of places, and Pat McAfee show talked about it a bit, and that's kind of since then kind of gone all over. Apparently, Mel Kiper is talking about he wants to ban cover 2 defense. Who still listens to Mel Kiper? I mean, I'd rather listen to Mad Mel Kiper, Ty Schmidt, than actual Mel Kiper. Mel Kiper Jr. is useless. He's pointless. His draft coverage is not good. He makes baseless claims about players. He can make or break somebody's draft stock and maybe ruin careers before they even start. And he has no idea what the fuck he's talking about. So Mel Kiper is like one of these assholes that's like, one of these talking heads that thinks he's bigger than he is and thinks that he's more important than he is and that what he says, like, oh, I'm a god. I can really say whatever I want. He's just, something really rubs me the wrong way about Mel Kiper Jr. I wonder if you could tell by the way I've acted about him. And now saying that he wants to ban cover 2, like, you ban yourself from television. And there's the kickoff from the Jets, and that's going to be a dynamic touchback. As the Patriots get the ball, 10-16 left, down 3 touchdowns. Can the Patriots come back? Can they make this an all-time Thursday night game by causing a comeback against these New York Jets with a 3-touchdown lead? 24-3 is the current score. If they do, boy, New York media tomorrow would be interesting. At least there's one team in New York doing something. Lord knows it won't be my Giants. Brissett back, looks, throws. That's going to be caught, and it's going to be about 9 yards, just about a yard short of the first down. As we are going to hit the 10-minute mark now. Second down. That's going to be a handoff, and that's going to be a gain of about 6 yards, and that's going to be a first down. Fresh set of downs there for the New England Patriots. Handoff was to Antonio Gibson. Patriots now at their own 45. Another handoff to Gibson. Gibson tries to break it out to his left. He's going to get caught for a gain of only 1 yard. It's going to be 2nd and 9 now coming up for the Patriots as the clock continues to tick. 9:20 left here in the fourth. As we get a couple of looks of Gerard Mayo, head coach of the Patriots, on the sideline. The first time Bill Belichick has not been on the Patriots sideline in 25 years. Brissett back, looks, throws, gets pressure from the Jets, and that's going to be incomplete. Dropped by their tight end. Could not get the pass completed. Hunter Henry had the ability to get, maybe better that he dropped it. I don't know. At least it stops the clock. 9:04 now left on the clock. As we look at Rodgers yucking it up on the sidelines there with his fellow teammates. Which is what Jet fans and the Jet players and the Jet organization has been hoping to see for a long time. 3rd and 8. Brissett and shotgun. Back. Looks. Throws. Pocket collapses again. And he's going to get sacked again. That Patriot offensive line is due It is just straight up doo-doo. It is doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Fecal matter. It is dookie. It is diarrhea. It is leaky cholera shit. It is just... It's like the Giants' offensive line from last year, only somehow a little bit better. It's amazing to think that the Giants' offensive line was worse than this, because this is pretty bad. This is pretty bad. So the Patriots punt. Jets get it down at their 10-yard line, and he tries to get up and say that he wasn't down. I didn't see if his knee was down or not. The refs are saying his knee wasn't down, and so he gets about an extra yard out of the return. And it's going to be first down for the Jets from their own 11-yard line. Who's that? Jermaine Johnson? What the guy? No, that could not have been him. Who was that on the return? Corley, maybe? Ivan Johnson? I couldn't tell. I didn't catch the number real clearly. So, that's on me. That's on me. But yep, possession has changed. Jets have it back. Jets again only have one timeout. The way it's going, it doesn't look like it's going to be that big of a deal. But again, you can't be having that later on the season. You got to tighten that up. Whether you're Aaron Rodgers, whether you're Nathaniel Hackett, whether it's Robert Saleh, wherever the miscommunication has happened of getting the plays in, you got to tighten that up. That's got to get tight. Get tighted. Get that tight five. Big shout out to Shohei Ohtani, apparently, who first player in Major League Baseball history, which stretches back more than 150 years now, to have 50 home runs and 50 stolen bases in a season. Plus, he's a pitcher. Like, on top of it all, like he's doing the Babe Ruth shit and doing it better than Babe Ruth did. So, at least for this year, he's not going across the whole thing. You know, clearly. We know Ruth was also a pitcher and a major hitter until they just said, we're going to put you at like first base, and now you just hit. And I wonder at some point if they're going to do the same thing with Shohei, of just like, stop pitching. We're gonna put you over on first base or just make you DH or whatever. Because I thought he DHs every day he doesn't pitch, right? Something like that. So. Still, something, you know, it's pretty amazing when you stop and think about it. Still, there's still something in baseball that hasn't ever been done, and it's 2024, and somebody's done something in baseball that's never been done. So, congratulations, Shohei Ohtani, there with the Dodgers. I hate the Dodgers. You guys can eat shit. You know, I'm a Yankees fan, so that's all I got to say about that. And hopefully the Yankees can get it together enough in the playoffs to actually, you know, do something, win something. Again, baseball's not my biggest sport. I'm not a huge fan of baseball, but I'll root for the Yankees. I'm a big Yankees guy. Let's go Yankees. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. And we're starting to drive here. Oh, they moved him back. They're saying that he was down, I guess, with replay assist. So they have him down at the 9. That's where the Jets will start here. 1st and 10. Rodgers under center. Here's the snap. Looks, throws. That's going to be caught by Garrett Wilson, and he's going to get about an 8-yard gain. Oh, they're calling it a 7-yard gain. That's a bad spot. He was up further than that, and it wasn't like he reestablished and tried to. You know how I feel about the officials so far this year. The officials this year. I'm talking too fast. I had too much coffee. The officials this year have been shit. And this game and most of the other games, you know, they haven't been as shit in this game as they have been in the past, but it's still been pretty not great for the officials so far this season. 2nd and 2. So they did give them all right, so they got a better spot than the official gave them. Okay, good. It's a good thing they fixed that. I take everything back. The officials are doing a great job. That's going to be a handoff here on 2nd and 2, and Hall's going to get right back to the line of scrimmage. There's a couple of words being exchanged by the linemen for both the Patriots and Jets, but seems to be just that, just some verbal spatting, a little bit of how's your father, how's your mother, where you want to go eat after the game, things like that. As we take a look at bald-headed Robert Saleh. Me being bald-headed as well, but at least I got a cool beard. Third and a very long one. Because he must have just broke that 2-yard plan, because he really didn't. So, and it is. It's a long one. Rodgers takes the snap in the shotgun, hands it off to Hall, and he's going to just get over the line of scrimmage and the first down marker. I meant the first down marker, not the line of scrimmage. He did get over the line of scrimmage, and he just gets over the first down marker. And that's going to be a fresh set of downs as the clock continues to tick away. 6:25 left here in the fourth quarter, in the game, as you will. As we take a aerial view of the big HVAC unit, also known as MetLife Stadium. God, it could have been so much better. It looks so gross. I hate that fucking place. Knock it down. Build something else there, please. First and 10 from the 20-yard line. Rodgers under center. Takes the snap. Hands it off. That is again to Hall. Hall's getting a lot of work here at the end of the game. We're under 6 minutes now. It's going to be about a 2-yard gain on the run. Maybe 3. Maybe 3. Maybe it'll be a long 7, as they say. As I've heard never in my life. Got a long 7. I got a short 6 if we're talking about it. I'm talking about yard markers, people. Nothing else. Nothing more. 2nd and 7. Long 7. Here for the Jets. Rodgers again with a handoff. And again, only about a 2-yard gain on the run. So we're going to look at 3rd and 5 here. Coming up for the New York Jetropolitans. Braylon Allen was with that carry, I believe. As the Jets seem to be content to kind of milk clock here. I imagine they might throw the ball here. Even if it doesn't milk the clock, you're trying to move the down markers. It wouldn't be as egregious as what the Eagles did on Monday night. So 3rd and 6, 4:40 left here in the fourth. Rodgers back in shotgun, takes the snap, back, looks to throw, and had him open and just couldn't get it. Was that Lazard? So clock stops with 4:32, 4th and 6 now for the Jets. No, it was Wilson. He was going for Wilson. I couldn't tell if there was a 1 on the jersey or not. And it would have been Adrian Martinez as the backup quarterback, who was 15 anyway. So I don't know what the hell I was looking at. But Rodgers trying to thread the needle, didn't quite make it, and that'll be 4th and 6, and the Jets will have to punt. And the punt is away. And that's going to be caught at the 35 and returned up to the 42 of the New England Patriots. And that's where Drake May is coming into the game. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Do you want him to be murdered? Why would you do this? I don't think I agree with this decision. I do not agree with this decision. If anybody out there can tell me where they see... Oh, I hit the wrong thing again. I hit the quarter bug instead of the possession bug. If anybody out there can tell me a positive that you can find from this about putting Drake May in now, let me know. Because I can't see... what is... Like, Jacoby Brissett's been getting murdered back there all game. He's been getting absolutely murdered. And now you're going to put in Drake May, your rookie, the guy you're trying to... You put Drake May in there to basically be like, you take the beating because our offensive line sucks, and just let our rookie that we're hoping to see something come from it, learn a little bit. Learn how to maybe not take hits or do something like that. Now, is Jacoby hurt? Like, if Jacoby's hurt, I get it. Then, Drake May's the backup. Then he goes in. But if Jacoby's not hurt and you're just putting him in there for, like, some garbage time reps against a team that's been murdering your offensive line and killing your quarterback? I mean, and that's the funny thing is that we just saw Boston Connor on Twitter. If you're on Twitter watching around and you follow some of the guys on the Pat McAfee show or even some of the other talking heads out there on ESPN, like he says, like you saw the face that Jacoby Brissett was making he's getting hit. It's like that's why you don't put Drake May in these situations. Drake May gets the ball back, looks, throws, tipped and almost picked on his very first pass. 2nd and 10. Not an auspicious start there for Drake May, but he didn't get hit. So look at the positives. Silver linings. Silver linings. That would have been a nice pick if he got it. So 2nd and 10 for the Patriots. Drake May in shotgun. He hands it off, and that's going to be a gain of about 7 yards on the carry. So it's going to be 3rd down and 3 coming up for the Patriots. 4:12, 4:11, 4:10 running down here on the clock. As I think the move to May does show that the Patriots have kind of just thrown up the white flag, and they just want to kind of give the kids some real-time reps here against this Jets defense, which I don't know why, but he's back, looks to throw, he's going to scramble. That looks like a design run, and he just gets absolutely hammered on the run as he gets buried into the ground. 4th and 2 for the Patriots. Clearly they're going to go for it. Oh, man. What a hit. Oh, man. Here comes Drake May. He hands it off, and that's going to be a gain of about 4 about, and that's going to be a 1st down for the Patriots. So the Patriots convert on the 4th down and 2. Clock ticking down now. We're going to be at 3:10 here as we're just winding down this game. Jets with a 24-3 lead over the Patriots, who have Drake May in there now. Drops it down to his running back, who just gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Antonio Gibson kind of being a safety valve here for May on this drive. 2nd and 10. Jets defense licking their chops here with the rookie in. That's going to be a draw. Again, Antonio Gibson, and he's going to get about 7 or 8 yards on that. I want to say it's about 8. I think it's going to be, we're going to have another 3rd and 2 situation here. Drake May really not throwing the ball so much here. This has been a lot of just handoffs. I dropped my bottle caps. Here's Drake May. Back, looks, throws. That's going to be caught, and it's going to be just short of the 1st down. Caught by a booty. So it's going to be a 4th and inches situation from what it looks like as we have hit the 2-minute warning here in this game. You have been duly warned. There is only 2 minutes left. Social media having fun with this. Please have a medical team ready. If he gets hurt, we riot. We're here. Let's see. What's this clip? This seems to be a Sopranos clip here. All right. We're back out of the 2-minute warning. Drake May back, looking to throw, and he gets sacked. Too bad your ass got sacked. So Drake May takes his first NFL sack. Patriots defense had 13 missed tackles and 100 yards lost. It's a 14.8% missed tackle rate that they have. Not great for the Patriots defense today against the Jets. 2nd and 18. Just another handoff. This one, I think, to Stevenson again. He's going to gain about 4 yards, maybe 5, depending on the spot. As we are cooking down here under a minute 20. We are at a minute 15 as the clock is ticking. 3rd and 13 here for the Pats. They're on the Jets' 38-yard line. Snap, May looks, throws. It's going to be caught at the line of scrimmage. Run all the way up to the right side. And he's going to be out of bounds. Stops the clock with exactly 1 minute left. And it's going to be 4th and a lot. 4th and a lot for Drake May here and the Patriots. As he's already been hit on one design run and hit on a sack. So Drake May already, welcome to the NFL. And to playing behind a terrible offensive line. 4th and 8 here for the Patriots. Snap. May looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He's got the whole left side open. Good blocking. He gets the first down. He gets out of bounds. I don't know what Redding out of bounds is, but he gets out of bounds. With 53 seconds left. And it's a fresh set of downs for the Patriots. So, good mobility, good moves there from Drake. Is this good enough to have him start the next game? I wouldn't. Not with that offensive line. Let Jacoby take the hits. Like, if that's what your plan is, let Jacoby take the hits for, and keep your rookie safe. Or if you just want to say screw it and start your rookie error. But like me and Jimbo were talking about earlier this week on the main show, sometimes it's better to just let your rookies sit. Let them absorb. Like, this is fine. 1st down and 10. Throw very incomplete from Drake May. Not a great throw. 2nd and 10 coming up. Rodgers and Hackett yucking it up there on the sidelines. Just a couple of buddies sitting there talking. Yeah. Lazard heard something funny. He had his head back in laughter. Pocket collapses again. Drake May just has to get rid of it as he's hit. And that's going to be 3rd and 10 as he is picked up off the MetLife turf yet again. What do we got now? Oh, Cowboys Giants next week. Holy shit. God damn it, Giants. Don't embarrass me. 3rd and 10. Drake May back. Looks. Throws through the hands of his receiver. Incomplete. 4th and 10. Coming up here for the Patriots with 43 seconds left. Demario Douglas was the intended receiver there for the Patriots. So, Patriots got to get to the 12-yard line for a 1st down. Drake May back, looking to throw. He does complete the catch, this time to Demario Douglas. It is at the Jets' 8-yard line. 1st and goal. Clock ticking down. We are at 30 seconds, and it is ticking. They are running up to the line. Well, kind of strolling up to the line. 25 seconds left. Drake May looking to maybe get a garbage time touchdown here for the New England Patriots. He's back. He looks. Pocket collapses again, and he takes yet another sack. So that's 2 sacks, a hit on a run. He lost his helmet. I think he's got to come out of the game now, right? It doesn't matter. Clock is 2. Clock is 1. Clock is 0. Game is over. Ladies and gentlemen, the New York Jets have defeated the New England Patriots 24-3, a 21-point victory for Aaron Rodgers and the New York Jets. Big win. They needed this. Again, the Patriots, I think some people thought they were better than what we were thinking they were going to be coming into this year, especially after going into Cincinnati and winning and almost beating the Seahawks at home. They had to go to overtime. Maybe they were hoping for a little better outcome here, but it seems like the Jets are starting to hit their stride a little bit, stretching their legs after that Monday night game where Aaron Rodgers and the offense really wasn't able to get out on the field at all and work their magic, as it were. So, but yeah, there we go. It's over. Jets win. Myself and Jimbo, we're going to be back here tomorrow, right around 3:30-ish there, with the Friday forecast. Go ahead and we're going to be picking all of our games for the weekend. So you can probably pick opposite because our picks are not that great. But you can go ahead and join us for that. And then, of course, on Sunday, we've got Saints versus Eagles down in New Orleans. We're going to be streaming that. Well, not streaming the game, but we will be doing play-by-play and reactions at 1. And, of course, Sunday night, it'll be the Chiefs at the Falcons, and I will be streaming that as well. So we certainly hope that you join us there. And again, thank you so much for joining us. Now, if you like what you watched, like, share, subscribe. Helps us out immensely. I really hope that you do. And for everybody who does subscribe, we thank you so very much. As we're trying to get a goal of 100 right now. I know we're fairly new on the YouTube platform. We've been podcasting for quite a while, but we're starting to YouTube now. It's taken a little bit to get going. We know that. And that's we're here for it. We're here for the long haul. And so you guys who jump in here early, our early subscribers, we really do appreciate you a ton. We love all of you. We really do. You have no idea how much it means. So thank you so very much. If you want to help us out, donation station link is down in the description as well as the merch store. You can hit that down there as well. And our Discord link is there as well. I want to thank you so much for joining us. We will see you tomorrow for the Friday forecast here on Stay Tuned Sports. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a great Thursday evening and a wonderful, wonderful Friday. A feel-good Friday. A feel-good football Friday. Adios, everybody.